Welcome to Twinset and Purl's Knitting Podcast, episode 98.
So
Wow.
we're getting close to 100.
Mm.
So I'm Rachel,
And I'm Jo.
and we're Twinset and Purl, and we were just thinking that we're getting so close to 100, and Jo's going away for a while on 2 holidays, so if we didn't podcast again before she goes, it'll be 99 when she gets back. So we've decided that we're gonna do another we're gonna get together next weekend and do a little small catch up, and you can talk more about what you're gonna take with you in your knitting and stuff like that.
That'd be a good idea.
And then when she gets back, it will be 100.
And I'm going to Norway,
Mm-hmm.
which I plan to do some yarn shopping in Bergen. I need to do some research, and Rachel's informed me that there's a podcast by Knitting Traditions who's
Inga.
she's been to Bergen and there's a new yarn store, so that sounds positive. And then I'm going to Australia and hopefully meeting up with a couple of people in Sydney, hoping to plan a trip to a yarn store. And then I'm also meeting up with Brenda and her knit group, who I met Brenda in Rhinebeck last year, and going to go down and see Brenda and go to her knit group, knit night. So who knows what yarn might be available and purchased for a big 100th episode giveaway.
How exciting.
So we'll see. What else is happening? Are we going to do live first and then...
Well, you live first. We welcome everybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
So welcome back if you're a long-term viewer or you've just found us and you come back. We really appreciate all our views and all our followers, subscribers. We just
we've had a few hypes as well.
Yeah, we get so excited. I do. When I get so excited when we get more followers, and we'd like to thank Beth McDonald-Stone for mentioning us on her podcast. It's always nice when you get a little burst of followers from that. And I had one person message me and say that they'd gone back to watch. They found us probably recently when they weren't very well. They were at home sick. I think she had the flu. And she was gone back to the beginning.
Oh, right.
So that's always a shock for us to go back to the beginning, eh? But yeah, if you're new, this is going to be a bumper episode. So hopefully you will enjoy.
So we've got lots of admin. We've got FOs, whips, acquisitions, future plans, winners, everything in this episode. But we'll start with some life.
Yes. You had a nice life. I had not nice.
Well, I had my endoscopy, which went fine, and I was,
as I predicted.
Well, no, I knew it was going to be fine. I mean, how many people have one of them a day in the world? But it was the first time I'd ever had anything like that, and I was a bit nervous. But it was all fine, and now I have to wait for the results, which takes 4 to 6 weeks.
But you can.
Well, I've started not eating gluten, or as best I can, because I'm still learning about all of that. But I've also had a trip away in the last few weeks, so that was an interesting negotiating a gluten-free diet while away from home. But I have to say, very positive. We went to Scotland we were away for 4 nights. We stayed in 2 hotels and we ate out a couple of times. The hotels both had gluten-free options and very much detail around what was not
contamination and stuff.
Yeah, so like in one restaurant they fry in only one fryer, so you couldn't have chips. So my husband had a massive portion of chips with truffle oil and parmesan, because I don't eat cheese, so he
could have had that anyway.
I know, but he sat there. It's like it was a 2-person portion.
Really?
Of chips, and he's like, And then the other restaurant, the other hotel, everything was fine. It was there's lots of options. They even had gluten-free muesli and granola and stuff in the morning.
All separate.
Yeah. No, it was really good. And the other thing, they went to 2 cafes where one had a totally gluten-free menu available, and the other one did gluten-free sandwiches and flatbreads and
Perfect.
So it was perfect. I find snacks quite difficult, so I've been eating a lot of fruit, which is probably better for me anyway. Haven't lost any weight, which is
It's only been a little while.
I know. I weighed myself before I started it all, and then I weighed myself again, and if I have put weight on, but that was probably to do with
going away.
I don't know. We find gluten-free sticky toffee pudding, and I had 2 lots of different
Did you?
gluten-free sticky toffee pudding over the weekend. So yeah, no surprise there. And Scottish tablet doesn't have any gluten in. Anyway, it was lovely. We saw 2 lots of friends. Managed to visit a yarn store. There's a new yarn store in Aberdour, so we popped in there.
Brought me back a present.
Yeah, and also went to a yarn store in Dunfermline.
Oh,
So yeah.
Oh, you did?
And
Tell me
2
about
yarn stores. That's where I got the Kinross
that. Oh, yeah.
4-ply.
You FaceTimed me from one.
And then went on the Falkirk Wheel. So if anybody gets a chance to be anywhere near Falkirk, definitely have a go on that. It was really good.
Something to do with the in-laws.
Yeah. So we had 2 lots. We saw 2 lots of friends and 1 lot of in-laws. And then we stayed at the T-Bay Hotel on the way back.
Nice.
And it was just nice. The travelling was not that great.
And it's supposed to rain all weekend.
It did rain, but not when I was outside.
That's all right then.
So that worked perfectly.
I'm glad you had a really good time.
Yeah, the traffic was awful.
It's always quite stressful for you leading up, like thinking about going to, not this summer, maybe not so much.
Like we drove,
you were seeing friends.
We drove up on a Thursday and I thought it was going to be fine. No. M6 was shut. 3 junctions of the M6 totally shut due to a spillage. We were taken on a divert around the Staffordshire countryside, which was... I like it. Chris doesn't like that little road driving. He gets very
well, we used to live in a hamlet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he gets very tense when it's
Mum
not a
used
2-lane
in the winter
2-lane road.
In the winter, Mum used to take us down to the bus stop, and she wouldn't have been able to defrost. We'd be late, which is why she was taking. We used to walk down the lane, but in the winter she used to drive us, and she'd be driving with her head out the window because she didn't have time to defrost the windscreen.
Oh.
Nuts.
Yeah. So yeah,
in a silver Fiat Renault 5.
So a lot of really nice time, and then back to work, and work's been mad. So
it's quite good though, I think. But I'd rather be busy than not busy.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm just juggling like 2 or 3 different projects at the moment, and that's quite. My brain keeps going. You've got to do this while I'm doing something else, and that's quite. I've had 2 migraines as well this week, which is. One of them was a complete biatch. But yeah. And now I've had my hair done and here.
Yeah.
So
Back together. Yeah.
Right. And Rach has...
Well...
How many different types of antibiotics have you been on since we last met?
3 weeks. I'm trying to think. I think I was going for chemo. Yeah, because you having your thing on the Tuesday, I was going for chemo on the Wednesday.
Right,
and if you remember, I was full of a cold in the last episode. Still sounding a little bit nasal, but I am not coughing and blow my nose very much. So I was still then, so they gave me more antibiotics. And then the dreaded thing happened where I had a fever and I was still on antibiotics. So we rang them up. I went in. They said, well, we've got no beds. We would admit you, but we've got no beds. So carry on the doxycycline. Come back. I had to go back the next day. So basically, if your neutrophils are low, if you're neutropenic, if I had been neutropenic, they would have not. I would have had to go to the JR, John Radcliffe, and be admitted somewhere. They would not have let me go home. Fortunately, I was not neutropenic,
Yeah.
so I got to go home on my antibiotics, come back the next day, I had to have a head CT to see if what was happening in my sinuses, because this thing kept coming, not, going away a little bit, coming back. So I've basically been ill since the end of May. So they did my head CT, and then I have, in my sinuses, there's like a lot of inflammation and there were pockets of. So I was sent home with 3 saline spray and 2 different drops. So I had to lie on my bed with my head hanging backwards off the end and spray this stuff. And honestly, it was so blocked. Mark said to me, "Oh, you're going to feel like you're drowning." Couldn't even feel it. It didn't even go through to begin with.
But it worked, wasn't it? A couple of days, and it was because you've got this.
But he said just
lump on the side, didn't it?
That all swelled. Yeah, that because my jaw swelled up like it was like a gerbil.
But it all cleared through in a few days, and you got a lot
like
less pain.
Lymph. Yeah, it all went through. And then finished that. Had a lovely weekend, and then on the Monday I got another fever. This time it was a bit higher. So off I went again. They kept me in for 2 nights. Something else did happen, which is maybe a bit too much information, but if you're immunocompromised, I might as well tell you. Had a UTI. So as well. So which they later found out after I'd been in and blah, blah, blah. I had all the tests, and then the weekend they rang, I had to go and get the antibiotic, come back. It was one dose to take. I was really worried about it, and then it tasted like lemon. It was fine. It was a sachet thing that you had to swirl and swig.
Oh, anything like... Do you remember we always used to have this dissolvable aspirin?
Yeah, so it was like... that now is a bit like some fizzy waters that you drink all the time. Yeah. So, had that. Was, not really worried about that. But then went in, they kept me in, and I have managed to catch from the Monday before when I was negative to this Monday 2 viruses. I caught the common cold and some kind of influenza.
So all the sinusy stuff wasn't the common cold?
No, there was no... I never had a positive viral test from the end of May until this week. And so if you follow me on the youngest but the twin, you would have known that I was in the hospital. But I was saying to Joe, it was so surreal. I had my own room. It wasn't hot in there. It was hot outside, but it was only hot about an hour in the evening as the sun barely, really came in.
I suppose, if the sun's not coming straight through your window, it's not going to get that hot, is it?
The time went really quickly. So I wasn't, not that I was bored, but I had my knitting with me, And
you're well enough to knit. I mean, sometimes you don't feel like knitting when you've got a fever. And
Monday I didn't feel very much like knitting, but once I was there and having a drip and everything, and then they didn't take me for any tests at midnight, which is really handy. I slept the bed was comfortable to sleep in, but not to sit in. So I was sitting in the chair knitting, and the food tasted okay. I was like, it was like a little mini break almost, apart from the injections
and the cannula and the regular temperature checks.
Had some lovely chats with my nurses. There was one lady who Gloria, shout out for Gloria. I'd been on that ward before, and she remembered me, and she said, "How's Mark?" It was just after Mark had his gallbladder out the last time I was there, and she's like, "How's Mark doing?" I was like, "He's absolutely fine."
The waitress at T-Bay remembered me.
Really?
Yeah, because of the knitting.
Oh, right.
She's like, "You were here before," and I said, "Yeah, with my twin sister."
So it wasn't the worst. But you always have to dread because it's been bad.
Yeah.
So I've just been the rest of the week resting, and
you're getting there now.
Yeah, I had a sore throat, and I didn't have a fever. I had a sore throat and I was a bit achy. It felt a bit off, but nothing full on and nothing like I remember the flu being. But anyway, I'm still on antibiotics. Let's see what happens. Yeah. So that's my update. I don't think I've done anything else in my life this week. Lots of knitting, lots of chatting to people. And yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah. So on with the admin. We have 3 lots of winners. So the first thing was the Cal ended, the Pier 62. Well, I'm going to show you at this point where I got to. I have to say, even with AC, this has not been what I've wanted to knit on. And I kept saying to myself, I've been trying to finish the test knit for Jo, which I will show you when we get on to whips. And when I finished that, I was going to do this. And then, of course, I didn't finish that. So it was the Pier 62 Cal. And I have definitely done some since the last... I think I haven't finished this section last time. I don't know. But I've added in 2 colours, 2 strands. So, yeah, so I'm not even halfway. I'm really sorry, but then I can't win a prize anyway. So. But I will finish her because she's beautiful. This is the lovely Ted Knits UK's kit. Unfortunately, the prize was going to be a voucher to spend on Ted's website, but he is closing his shop for a while. I won't go into too much, but just send Ted a little thought if you or a little prayer if you pray.
He's been having a hard time.
He's been having a hard time.
He needs a hug.
Yeah.
We're not going to see him at a yarn show to give him a hug.
And that's he gives the best hugs, so he needs one of his own hugs.
Maybe we need to persuade him to come to Unravel so we can
give him a hug. But anyway,
if you're watching this, Ted, we're sending you a Twinset and Purl hug.
So it's lovely. It's this beautiful fluff with the neon neps. So, but a lot of you have finished, or it wasn't about finishing. It was about joining in.
Yeah.
And so I randomly, when I was awake in the night, I did all the winners. I randomly picked a number, and very fortunately, first time it picked somebody with a project rather than a comment, just a comment, because it was a chat thread. So, but what we've decided to do is what we wanted was for you to be able to buy enough yarn to do another shawl. We want to gift you one of Jo's shawl patterns, or my one shawl pattern. And so the winner can let us know what shawl pattern they want, and then they can choose the yarn and we will buy it for them somehow. I will be in touch with the person, and hopefully it could be a UK dyer or a dyer in their country, and we can either reimburse or we can actually buy the yarn for them and talk to or maybe get a voucher for them from it. So,
or even like if it wasn't a yarn dyer, if it was knitting for Olive, we can order from there and they'll post it. They'll ship it internationally.
That kind of thing is great. Yeah. So the winner is. Oh, sorry.
It's too hot to be wearing t-shirts next to each other.
The winner was number 25, and I took 2 pictures so that you could see that way. You could. Oh, where did it go? There.
No. Oh yeah, number 25 is CrystalJo,
and it's beautiful.
Yeah, gorgeous colours.
Where did she? Is hers from Botanical Yarn? Did she say? Yeah,
that's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah. So congratulations, CrystalJo. Get in touch with me,
and we'll sort out.
Have a look at our patterns. Decide which one you want to knit, and I will send you the pattern, and then you can choose your, and you can take your time. There's no rush. So, you know.
Yeah, Rachel's always here.
Yeah. And I do check the emails, and I check.
Yeah.
The least I check is Ravelry, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then we have our giveaway from last episode.
Why don't we talk about the
Twinset and Purl.
the Twinset and Purl one first?
Okay.
And then they can all lead into.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry. I was thinking that we'd lead into Pattern of the Pod, but it's okay.
Oh right.
So anyway,
I don't mind whichever way you want to do it.
Yesterday was the end of July. Today's the 1st of August for all you Taylor Swift fans.
Pinch punch first of
Oh,
all.
you
no
little-
returns.
I was just saying nice things about August. Yeah. So Joe and I are going to post every day.
I meant to do that. That's meant to be the first thing you say to somebody.
Yeah.
So
So you were wrong.
I'm wrong.
Mark and I don't do that anymore because he got upset because I was always winning because I always wanted to do it, and he didn't like me punching him.
Did you really punch
Or
him?
pinching him. No, he said, I don't like this, I don't want to do it anymore. So I said, okay. It was about 6 or 7 years ago. We've been married for 16 years this year, so I had 10 years of pinching and punching him before he said it.
Every first of the month.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
I'm feeling really shiny today.
I've got one shiny cheek and one not shiny cheek. It must be the lighting. You're glowing, Joe, you're
Okay.
glowing.
Fine.
What was I saying?
You were saying it's the
It's the
1st
end,
of
yeah.
August.
So, Joe and I are going to post on Instagram every day on Twinset and Purl. Not taking it in turns, both of us. Because Joe is going on some adventures, so she's lucky. Mine will be pictures of what I'm knitting each day, probably. But we did it last year. We kept it up for a while, more into September, and it really helped our account. What's it called?
On account.
Yeah. So it was helped by the fact that Pier 62 came out and everyone loved it. We got loads of views of that one picture. Anyway, so that's going to happen. Lots of sampling of August by Taylor Swift will be happening. And so it was the end of the month. Twinset and Purl.
Get back on track.
Yes. And back. And we're back. Twinset and Purl thread in our Ravelry group, where if you post all your whips from Twinset and Purl patterns, we will randomly we don't randomly choose. We pick. And this time
That person wins a pattern.
we
of their
were
choice.
actually going to do 2 patterns.
Were we?
Yeah, you need to pick one.
Oh right.
Because did I send you the picture of? I need to go into the group. This is an honourable prize. The first prize is to our wonderful. She's watched us since the beginning. She always posts. She posts on Facebook. She started and is doing the last episode's pattern of the pod was the Winter Bells wrap, and she's knitting it with an advent, a mini a day, and it's beautiful. There's a picture there, and so the first winner is Judypam on Ravelry, who is knitting. So that's the Winter Bells wrap in I think it's last year's Beehive Yarns Advent. I'm quite excited because I've bought this year's Advent from Beth. So that's exciting. And so Judypam, get in touch and pick a pattern up to the value of £10 from Ravelry, and we will buy it for you.
Have I got to pick another one then?
Yeah, just one that you like.
I like this one.
Yeah, pick that one then. Can you say the name?
DeBlaine 65. Her first Simon.
Oh, his first Simon. I don't know whether DeBlaine is a
Beautiful.
boy or a girl, but that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Always love a Simon anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I need to go in and see what the yarn is.
So Jo, just write that on there.
Sorry.
Can you write that on there while?
I can. I'm just
Okay.
want to know what the yarn is.
So-
Don't say what the yarn is.
That we will put your names in the show notes. I always put up the first part of the show notes with all our information, who's won, the pattern of the pod, before I then do the proper show notes. So, what did you say? Deblaine
65.
Deblaine 65. You have also won a pattern prize. So if you choose, I'll contact the people on Ravelry just in case they don't watch the podcast. I know Judypam does. So. And then pick a prize up to a pattern up to the value of £10, and I will send it to you on Ravelry. So the last winners, last but not by no means least, we have last episode we had 2 skeins that have been gifted to us by the knitting shed, and there's a blue one and a green one. So Camouflage.
It's the one that Rachel named.
Yeah. And
One for Sorrow is the blue.
And lots of people would like this one to knit their husband's socks. So I think that either of them will be gorgeous for socks. Wouldn't they? In fact, I'm going to be buying some of each at the Southern Yarn Show, which is the next yarn show I'm going to. Jo's going to be
away.
Well, you're not. You're going to be here, but you're transitioning between Norway and.
Oh yeah, I was trying to decide whether I could
make it on the Sunday.
And I think no is the answer. So Rachel picked random comments for this. This blue one.
Yep.
One for Sorrow is going to Emily Lee 9441. And Emily said, "Thank you for another lovely visit. Rachel, I hope you get rid of that cough quickly. And Jo, have a fabulous time in Australia. I love the One for Sorrow colourway. It would make a stunning Simon." You are correct.
And what else? And then Camouflage.
Camouflage is going to Debbie C 9680. And Debbie said, "Hello ladies, just started watching. I've enjoyed seeing and hearing all about your projects and the yarn you choose. If I were to win a skein, I'd choose Camouflage as I adore greens."
So
perfect. And we're giving with those
a pattern
of
your choice.
So it doesn't have to be a sock, it could be a shawl, so it's like a pattern. And then
so if you wanted to knit Simon and you didn't have the pattern, you can get.
And then we're also sending a Progress Keeper, Twinset Purl, Progress Keeper, and bag charm with each of those. Perfect. So get in touch, ladies, and
when we put them,
Rachel will be
with your shipping information, and our email will be in the box below. Well, it's twinsetandpurl@gmail.com. So email me is best for that. Yeah. Please.
Right, and then we wanted to share these again because these are available to purchase.
Yeah.
How much?
They're £1.50.
£1.50 for a Progress Keeper.
And they're £3.50. But unfortunately, it's not possible to send you one Progress Keeper. Really,
it will cost you more in postage. So
I will bring some to the Southern.
Yeah.
So if you're at the Southern, I'll be giving them away. So don't buy just a Progress Keeper. But we also have bags.
Yeah.
So I will ship them with. You can buy them when you buy a bag.
Yeah. So we have a few left of our limited edition. Well, it's a notions pouch, but it will fit a sock.
250 grams.
And this was our Myloma special for 2026. We're giving £5 from the sale of each of these to Myloma UK, the charity that they do research into myeloma, and they also advocate for patients to get the new myeloma drugs. Which is something that's really important, but a really important aspect of the charity's work. They also do a lot of support for people with
They do.
myeloma,
And their families.
and yeah, they're quite.
But this is
amazing.
to celebrate my 10-year.
Yeah. So on the back it says, "Life's short. Knit all the beautiful things." Twinset and Purl, June 2026.
And I am going to be part of a new study, hopefully, for people who, because I don't make the marker for myeloma anymore, so it's really hard to see
so
what
it's
my
got-
disease is doing. So they, but they've got a study for people
that's
who
really cool.
have non-measurable.
So it's got a gusset in the like a little box bottom, and you can easily fit two 50-gram cakes
And socks
in there, and the socks and everything else. It's stitched, not printed, so that's why they're a little bit more expensive, but it's gonna last forever.
So all of them are £20 because this one's a bit more expensive because we had to pay to have the
Stitching on the back. And then we've got our standard one, which no money goes to anybody apart from us with. And then we've got the grey.
So that's black with like a sagey grey stitching.
And then this one is grey with orange, and
Maggie's,
£5 from this one goes to Maggie's,
which is a cancer support charity if you're in the UK.
Yeah. So yeah,
Both of them are Scottish charities, actually.
So
let us know. Just get in touch with me if you, and let me know if you'd like to buy one, and I'll tell you the process.
Cool.
And just to say that I have recently posted one to America, and in the time it took the person to pay me after I gave them the quote for the shipping, the customs fees went up, and we had to absorb that, which was a significant amount. It was £10, and so like literally there was no, not profit because we're not really in it for profit, but there was no. And
we cover the cost and then we give some money to the charity.
So it was just to let you know that they have gone. If you want one from America, it's going to be a significant price now for the customs fees. But I guess things might all change. I mean, I stupidly didn't check
dates and things.
Yeah,
but,
so it's a bit of a shame. A bit of a shame I didn't just buy the postage when.
Yeah, I think if
I
you're
did the quote, but
if you're selling things all the time, then you're on top of this sort of thing. But ours is so we're not really a sales.
No, and the change happened. I had got a quote.
Yeah.
And then in a week it had gone up by £10. So and I couldn't quite believe it. I was thinking, have I done it wrong? But we can't say it's a gift. We can't lie.
Yeah.
That's breaking. Unfortunately, not just a lie.
So we don't want to go to prison for that.
No. So I don't
think they'd send us to prison, but we don't want to go through all that rigmarole for
and
that.
just let us know though if you would like one. We really love them, don't we?
Yeah.
So
cool.
What's next? What we're wearing? Pattern of the pod.
Pattern of the pod.
So the Winter Bells was the last. So the pattern of the pod, if you're new, is a pattern of ours that we, from the past, that we look back through. Something always crops up, doesn't it? So we pick it.
Yeah.
And this time is because. Tell them about it's a shawl.
It's a shawl.
One from the beginning.
It's a very It was August 2021.
Wow.
So that's appropriate. 5 years ago. And I designed it because I had 3 skeins of yarn from this yarn dyer, in different shades of green, and I think I bought them to knit another shawl, and then design my own.
Who's the dyer?
Skein Queen.
Ah. And how many projects are there for it?
2.
I'm going to drink some coffee while Jo's telling you.
the reason I picked it for this as the pattern of the pod was because when I was visiting my friends in Scotland, my friends are Mandy and Roger, and Mandy and I were friends first, and then when I started dating Chris, Roger and Chris were the only Scottish people in Bristol who wanted to watch Scottish football together. So
they're the only ones.
No, but they became. Nobody ever wanted to watch Scottish football with Chris, but Roger did. So they've become friends as well.
They're both Scottish.
Yeah,
Mandy and Roger are Scottish.
Yeah, they play golf together, and Roger had been on a golfing holiday with his mates from college, and he'd been to Oswestry,
which is where
we grew up. And he was telling me about how beautiful he thought Caiglas Park was, and how he'd sat and eaten a kebab.
Did you tell him what we used to do?
Yeah. So Caiglas is a beautiful, managed park by the town, and it's got a big grass area with big trees and everything, and then it's got
flower beds.
Yeah, like manicured flower beds, and a playground slide, and
and it's still got a bandstand, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And he was very impressed by how beautiful the park was in the centre of the town. But anyway, I called the Caiglas because of the green that I was designing.
Because it means
with
Green Park.
Green Park in Welsh.
Where Oswestry is like 5 miles from, less than
3
that,
miles into England. Yeah. And this is the shawl. It's a large.
It's like a half pie.
A half pie, yeah. And it's got lace and 2 different types of lace and cables, and then the different colours of green are transitioned with stripes.
There's more than
scarlet
2 types of light lace.
Oh yeah, there's a lace border as well. So that's the shape. That's it, kind of like lying out. And you increase at different rates to get the circle. So there's a few slides of.
Looks really lovely when you wear it, like that.
And Rachel knit a 2-colour version in Drops Flora, and Maggie knit. Oh, there's that. That looks nice as well, like that.
Yeah.
And Maggie knit one in 1 colour. So you can see how it would look.
I think I like that one best.
Yeah, that's really wearable.
Yeah.
So that
Did you
will
give it to her? Did she keep it?
I don't know whether she gave it back for the samples, but for the show. But you, I think she.
Anyway,
so that
was the pattern.
That's the pattern of the pod. That will be 50% off until we podcast again,
which could only be next week. No, I'll do it to the middle of. I'll do it for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And we won't have a pattern of the pot. We're going to have 2 running.
Caiglas means green field in Welsh, and is the name of the town in Oswestry, Shropshire, where I grew up. And that green is Skein Queen. So yeah.
Great.
A little bit of a different, I've kind of gone in a different.
Which you're in your lane, aren't you now?
Yeah. But, yeah. Anyway,
cool. So, what are you wearing? Finally, onto some proper. Well, because that was kind of
proper knitting. I'm wearing a Tolster tee that I knit. I kind of had a bit of a thing for Tolster tees, didn't I?
What did you knit? A plain one to start with?
I've got one that's striped, grey with. Did I knit 3?
Why do I think you had a red one? Is that something else?
Yeah. So it's Drops Bell in navy and cream.
Yeah. I have to say that does look a bit like negative ease at the moment. Okay.
Cheeky.
Compared to when you knitted it. I mean.
Well, I don't know. It's not that long ago, is it?
It's a few years ago.
I thought it was last summer.
No.
The summer before?
Yeah.
I've never actually worn this.
Apart from on the podcast.
Did I wear it on the podcast?
It's lovely. You have worn it on the podcast.
I made it to go on holiday to America, I think.
Yeah.
And I
Didn't wear it.
didn't wear it because it was too hot.
Yeah.
It's,
Perfect in my air conditioning.
Yeah, it is drop spell, so that's a mixture of cotton, linen, and
Very
viscose.
very like Sanders Gone Lena.
But I just find the double knit too heavy and when it's really hot. Anyway, this is in cream and navy.
Because you've got a vest on underneath it.
Well, I kind of have to wear a vest.
Why?
It's got holes.
Oh, okay.
And this is the Eloise lace from Rachel's Eloise socks.
Had I designed them?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was only...
Well, it's a stitch out of a stitch
It's
pattern,
not
a stitch
Eloise,
directory.
it's Edwina.
Edwina. Okay. Anyway, it's the Edwina lace. So basically...
That was season 3.
What I did was...
Season 2.
I did stripes.
Sorry.
And I think they're like 8 rows there and to maybe 10 rows there.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I changed from navy to cream, I did the lace, two rows of eyelets, and then when I changed back to the navy, I did 1 row.
So you still got the curvy bit.
Yeah.
But also you just fudged it, didn't you, with the raglan? You hadn't planned the stitch in any way. Or maybe you did in the beginning, and then as it got bigger, you just...
Yeah. But
I have to say, there are a lot of options already. Like there's a whole different document that comes with it when you buy the pattern.
Yeah, it's by the Crabeya, Rebecca Clow, and it's so quick. It's a really high gauge.
Well, when you do anything stripes, you just want to carry on, don't you?
And I think I knit this, and I got a grey, cream and navy stripes. One.
That drop spell as well.
Yeah, I was just using up bits.
Yeah, pink? No.
No, I did buy some pink, but I ended up knitting that one with the holy sleeves.
In pink?
It's in old rose.
Oh,
Old rose. Yeah, with the... Do you remember it was meant to have a placket? And I didn't do I misread the pattern and didn't do the placket.
Didn't really want the placket.
Didn't really want the placket anyway.
Whole different pattern.
Yeah,
on track.
but Rachel and I were talking about, and I said I really don't wear it because it's double knit. So if it's warm enough for a t-shirt, it's too warm for this.
Right.
For me, most of the time. But I've just bought some tin liner, and I've got in like a stone grey colour, and I've got some burgundy. I'm going to do a fingering weight one, but I'm going to do like just that bit, like half the stripe, I think.
Yeah. Although it will be narrower, obviously, in tin liner. I think it looks nice.
The Tolster.
Oh, have you not got enough?
I don't think I've got enough. No. Although I could go and buy some more. It's like it's cheap as chips. The Tolster comes in DK and fingering weight, so for the price, it is an amazing pattern.
Don't you have to buy them separately?
No,
okay.
Together. And now she's also got bust darts and sleeve length, different sleeve lengths.
Perfect.
So
you can do a Tolster jumper.
I was thinking, but I don't know if I want to do stripy arms. So I think it will be.
Did you got any sleeve, or did you just immediately do ribbing?
I did one. Oh no, I think I immediately did ribbing.
Lift your arm up, I'll tell you. No, I think. Let's lift your arm again. I don't know. I looked at mine as it was laid out, and I know that I immediately did rib. I didn't do.
I think I immediately did. Maybe I did like. Is that rib? No, I did about 4 rows and then some rib.
Tiny amount of rib.
Yeah. Oh, you are cheeky.
Make me laugh.
So what are you wearing, Rach?
I am wearing my Lady Whistledown tee, which we had a knit along last summer.
Oh, yeah.
And I knit mine it's knitted out of king coal soft or cotton soft.
Oh, did you give the...
Yeah, we
prize?
sent a sweater's quantity to someone. And so this is the Lady Whistledown sleeve. It's a basic raglan, but this is the sleeve. And I obviously did a bigger size than when I did my Lady Whistledown because I was so significantly larger. But I really liked it. I like it for a tee. I think that's a little bit of interest. And I think this is the French navy colourway. I've got some more, kind of pumice colour, like a pinky brown.
Oh, right.
So I think I might do another one. Yes, so this is my pattern. And I like it. So that's quick compared to you.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
So this is any mods.
So this is a DK, and that's
Well, yeah. But
yeah.
I can't remember what size I knit. Probably a 4.
Yeah, I think this is a 4 on my pattern.
Right, come on, energy.
Yep. Go. So for FOs,
I've got 3.
Oh my goodness, I've got 1.
And I
Can I have the blocker, the empty blocker?
I didn't have any. I haven't had any for two podcasts, I think. So now I have.
Is any of them?
Yeah. Okay. But I haven't got them with me because I gave them away. So I've got a picture.
Oh, right.
Do you want me to go first with them?
Yeah, and then I'll do mine, and then you can.
So I took some pictures because I was gifting them to my friend. And they are these stripy socks from the yarn is Katia Concept Symmetric Socks and More, I think is the name. It will be in the details will be in the show notes from a previous. Rachel will put them in the show notes, but they will. Yeah, don't have the number with me now, but they go from this lovely navy through pink and burgundy to it's like a fawn colour.
Yeah, I think I've got 2 more.
And my friend loved them, but she turned the cuff over to keep them together, and I've realised that I love the inside, so I might have to knit a pair inside out with that yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing this on the screen, on the thing.
No, put it away.
Okay, I'm just going to try and. I've got an end. I haven't
Yeah.
seen.
So they took me a while, although once I had it in my head to do the second sock, I got it done fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she loved them. So that's all that matters, really.
Yes. You have talked about them quite a few times, haven't you?
Yeah, because they've taken me a long time.
I've also knitted some in that yarn as well. So, I finished my gingerbread house. Did I talk about these last time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember you showing the speckles.
Yeah. So, this is yarn from Tiny Human Knits. The first time I've ever... Sorry, covering your face. The first time I'd ever bought yarn from her. She's in New Brunswick. Which part of Canada is that in? Alberta, I think. Long way away. I watch her podcast. I love. She's called Laura. She's great. Knits amazing sweaters, dyes amazing self-striping yarn. So I went on to her website, and this was one of the few things that was left, and it was a 50-gram set. And this is how much I have left of the whole thing. So I cast on with the mini. This is the contrast mini that came with the set. This is Gingerbread House, and I then changed to the main colour and did a bit less than I normally do for a leg, thank goodness. I probably should have ended, if I'd ended after that stripe, I would have had enough probably to finish them without doing this little detail here. So yeah, so then I did obviously the contrast heel, and then when I got to here I realised I wasn't going to have enough for the foot, and Jo said I was going to do a longer toe in pink. And Jo said, why don't you stripe it to make that last a bit longer? That was perfect. There was a bit of yarn management required between the two socks, but that is what I did, and they look cute, don't they? And that'll be in your shoe most of the time anyway, or poking out your Berkey as I wear them. But the yarn is beautiful. Do
you know when I said stripe it, that's not what I meant.
What did you mean?
Do a pink stripe.
That width?
Yeah.
One pink stripe?
Yeah.
I don't remember having that conversation like that, obviously, because that's what I did. One stripe. And I did one row on round stripes. This looks cute, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look cute.
And then I have the other one with there's an end I haven't sewn in, I just found, but yeah, so these are for me. These were my Christmas in July socks. They were actually vanilla number 8. So these could also count for August, because I'm doing a vanilla pair a month, but I have cast on another vanilla pair, which you will see in the whips. This is my only FO, and it's been 3 weeks, and I honestly, so there were times when I was knitting on things, I was thinking, I'm going to finish this for the pod. Finish these, but I was like convinced I was going to knit so much on that one project that I'd finish it. Haven't finished anything else, unfortunately, so oh, was that, did you not finish? Oh, you know, you were doing it with the testers.
Yeah.
I love her.
So this is the Annie.
Oh my God, when you've blocked it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Drape.
That's
Knit
gorgeous.
in merino silk, 50% merino, 50% silk.
And if you sew your ends in really close, carefully,
Yeah.
it's reversible.
So what I did was I made sure that I started and ended the ball on the I cord, so that I could just
Poke it
through the I cord,
But
and on the ends.
It's so lush, and that could almost be navy blue.
Yeah.
It's a dark purple. What was it called? Dark purple.
Deep purple.
All right.
The yarn is from Belinda Harris Reid, who runs the Knitting Hotel.
Yeah, we had a lovely time there, and
Yeah.
we made some lovely friends.
And yeah, so Annie will be coming out on the 14th of August. It's the Friday, isn't it? Friday the 14th. And there will be a little discount. So yeah.
Shall we confuse everybody and show them my cowl now? Even though it's not a whip. You should have done this as your last.
It is a whip. I should have.
Anyway, you can wait. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You can keep that and then compare.
Okay.
And my other whip is the Peak Reflections shawl. So in here I've just got the little bits of the yarn that's left over, just to show before we have Jack Pine and Beach Glass in the 100% Cormo.
This is the elemental
fingering, and then this is
sand point
in Bay Drift,
which is baby cereal.
Yeah, 75% baby Suri alpaca, 25% silk.
Oh, so nice.
And I have blocked this and sewn all the ends in, and it is luscious. So I might have folded it weird, but
oh, Jo, This can be so lovely in the winter.
The yarn is beautiful. I mean, I enjoyed knitting every minute of it, but blocked, it's...
Oh, it's lush.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Why is it knocking on the door?
And the stocking stitch
Apologies,
doesn't
everybody.
roll too much.
Right.
Yeah. So that is one tip. And it goes through, started at the pink tip, and it goes through the green, and then you get the more of the pattern in the pink again. And
I'm
then
going to show you up.
that's the middle.
Oh, sorry.
That's the middle, and then it goes all the way down to a green tip.
That's gorgeous.
And I blocked it, and it blocked really quickly because obviously it's really warm here at the moment. And then I couldn't resist trying it on.
It's so long.
Well, it's got a stocking stitch, isn't it? Same,
Yeah. Same increases.
yeah, that you get on garter. So you get garter stretches, but but like,
Oh, that's gorgeous.
love it.
How much yarn have you got left? Have you weighed it?
No, I haven't. I'd guess
25 grams?
Yeah. This bit is going to be used for the cowl.
And we've got yarn to
Acquisitions,
show you.
yeah, for the cowl.
Gorgeous.
So yeah, absolutely love it.
If you're in America, just buy her yarn.
Yeah, North Bay Fibres is absolutely gorgeous. She got some beautiful colours.
She does
as
sport.
well.
She does fingering. Obviously fingering. She does
Aaron.
and DK.
Yeah.
And she's got there's another line as well. I think.
So the test knit is happening at the moment, and
It's going really well, isn't it?
yeah, and the pattern will be coming out on the 9th of September with Beth's sweater.
We talked about Beth Sweater.
I haven't. Well, I kind of have, I think, but see if
Well,
we
no,
can
you have
find...
before, but have you today?
No. We find Beth's.
Do you know how stressful I find Jo's phone?
Why?
Because you've got numbers everywhere of things you haven't looked at, and it upsets me.
Okay. Don't look at
Just
it then.
telling you.
So this is. Oh, has Beth got the version?
She will have. She knitted hers a long time ago.
Yeah.
But she was grading and everything, doing the pattern and everything. She must have a test knit going.
Yeah.
It was before you met her, was it? Or just after you met her in Rhinebeck?
Yeah.
A swatch?
No. That's a mosaic. Oh, maybe she hasn't shown that.
She's shown it on a podcast.
Yeah.
She's a really good podcast from Bermuda. She lives in Bermuda.
Yeah.
What's that?
Ah. So this is Beth's sweater. That's a DK. And then she sent me the chart and I transferred it onto this.
Yes. So it's gorgeous.
I quite like it.
And
but
how
it's
lovely
not
to
quite...
but how lovely to have finished it.
Yeah.
Have it off the needles as well.
Yeah.
Although you did enjoy knitting.
I did enjoy knitting it. I'm looking forward to doing the cowl. I'm going to take the cowl with one of the things I'm going to take to Australia. I think. Cool. So that's, I suppose, brilliant. Now I'm going to show my Annie cowl first thing because we already talked about Annie. And I was trying really hard to finish it for this podcast, but I'm actually more impressed that I'm going to finish it before the end of the test because it's only happened once, and that was when I was doing Chris.
Usually I let Jo down. Anyway, I've got 3 rows to go before I start the ribbing. And yes.
So if you've only got one skein,
Yeah, you can easily
do the cowl.
And I'm knitting mine in Drops Flora, which we know will block is really drapey once it's blocked.
Yeah.
So that is, what did we say, Midnight Heather or something like that, but it's colour 38. And then I'm holding it double with Make It Bloomshin from Rico Designs, and it's all sparkly and it's going to be amazing.
It's amazing that it's little flowers, but it's kind of like, why do they bother making little flowers? Because
some of them are more,
you just see the sparkle,
but some of them are more visible. They've got ones that are high vis. No, they're like different colour than the thread and stuff like that. So this is going to be, it is 20 inches, and I need to do 4 inches of rib on the back. So that is what I'm actually have to say that I've gone down. I think I've gone to 3.25.
Oh right, because Drops is Fable. Drops Flora is quite thin.
But
now, isn't it?
Also, I usually have to go down a needle size to match Jo's gauge. So, because I'm a normal knitter, not a tight knitter. So
or you're a loose knitter and I'm a tight knitter. I'm a normal knitter.
I don't think I'm a loose knitter by any stretch.
Not when you go down a needle size to get my gauge.
Who's right, people? Who's right, do you think?
Do you normally get other people's gauge?
I normally get the gauge that's on the band and things like that. What's that?
I never do a gauge.
You never do a gauge. When you knit the thing, you do a gauge.
I don't often.
No, because now everything's your gauge.
Yeah,
so that
most
doesn't
things
matter.
are my gauge. Anyway,
but you do write on your things, I'm a tight knitter. You have to get my gauge to have enough yarn.
Yeah,
so
I'm normally a tight knitter.
I think that means...
I think only because you keep telling me I'm a tight knitter. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
My name's Joanna and I'm a tight, I'm a tight knitter. Anyway, isn't it gorgeous?
I think you're going to wear this a lot.
Yeah, I really want a jumper with... You get 400 metres on this cone. So you could easily do knit a sweater.
Yeah, it feels a little bit crunchy with it in. I'm looking forward to feeling it blocked.
Yeah, and I'm definitely doing the ribbing without sequins.
Yeah.
But I've got things with bigger sequins in that don't annoy me, so when you're wearing it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be walking down the street, the sun's going to be catching my
I think you might need a hat.
That's very... I've got a bit of this, actually. I was going to knit a... I bought it to knit a Rachel shawl, and now I don't have enough. But I've got enough for a hat.
Yeah,
and there's probably enough left on there for that.
I'd knit a hat for the hat. Yeah.
Oh, good idea, Jo. The world's easiest hat.
I
could put the Annie lace texture on.
Yeah,
couldn't
you
I?
could.
Because it'd be quite easy to do.
You see now, you can see that isn't navy.
Do you think it'd be easy to decrease?
Doesn't that looks purple now?
Yeah. Do you think it'd be easy to do the decreases in rib? Because it's basically rib, isn't it?
Yeah, I would just
do it and see.
Knit all the knit. There's only 1 by 1, so
Yeah.
you could knit everything. No, like knit. Either do increase decreases
with two knit stitches.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a good idea. Anyway, I love it, and I hope that people are looking forward to the pattern. And before Jo goes away, she will be doing the promo.
Well, it'll be released before I go away.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You'll be doing the promo on.
Yeah.
So there'll be a discount code that weekend. Are you wearing that now?
I'm just going to put it on because I haven't put it on.
Oh, right, okay. Anyway, and this is Living in My Little Grey Girl. I think I love this print the most.
Yeah.
And we like these bags. Is this the big one or the small one?
I've got a smaller one.
All right. So
and I've also got a little notion.
Like a sock one.
I've got a notion.
I'm going to buy. I think I'm going to get a.
And the same fabric.
going to get a sock size when we go to Unravel. Although, I'm not allowed to buy project bags. Not if I give one away.
Yeah.
Right. Whip
Excuse
number
me.
1. What's your first whip?
Oh,
How many whips have you got?
I've got 3. I've got 4, I think.
I've got crochet corner
Ooh.
coming.
I've got a sock, a shawl, and a sweater.
Ooh.
Let's do a sweater, shall
Okay.
we? Because we've done socks and shawls.
Yeah, I'm going to try and put my sock on.
So Rachel left this off the show notes. I did. I'm sorry, everybody.
Nobody asked me for it.
This is my stripy olive blouse. That is a Sands Garn pattern. And it's knit. It's meant to be knit holding mohair double. And I don't think I'd ever. Well, I don't know. But anyway, I thought this yarn would work just as well, which is the Garn, is that how you say it?
It hurt to go. The one that I used for.
One that Rachel used for her wildflowers, and it's.
Sorry.
I haven't got the label with me. Is it? It's wool cotton.
It's organic.
Merino and cotton.
Yeah. Oh,
Where have you got that from?
in my bag.
And it's so I picked this like camel colour, and this inky
It was on sale, wasn't it?
navy. Yeah. I bought 6 balls of each.
Where was it from?
Lindy Hobby.
I want that then. I want the leftovers of that.
I bought six balls of each, and literally I've split for the sleeves, and I've still got that much left of the
Mine,
first
well,
ball.
they are 350 metres
Yeah.
a ball, but I think I only used 3 for my wildflowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want some of that, please.
So so it's a V-neck, and you do your raglan increases, but you also increase
Oh, to get the V.
at a different rate to get the V, and then you join. You do a couple of rounds, and then you
So
split.
what's the pattern written for?
Mohair held double.
Right.
So like a 5.
What
They
would be the
reckon
needle
fingering,
size?
don't they? But they knit it on a 3.5, and I
Oh, so
knit
you're
this on
fine then.
4.
Oh, right.
Because I liked your
Shit.
what do you call it,
Oh, sorry, everybody.
fabric that you got on your wildflowers.
Apologies, YouTube.
I like the fabric you got, so that's why and I also like knitting on this prim needle.
Sorry.
They're the prim carbons.
Oh, I've dropped all my stuff on the floor.
Oh, right. Right. So it's a two row stripe.
I'm causing complete chaos. None of that matters.
No, none
then,
of
does
that
it?
matters. No.
No, I was just that's made myself laugh.
Oh. Yeah. So I bind off my sleeves onto separate, because I find that if I just put them onto something, it often stretches it out.
And that's what Bristol Ivy told us to do.
Yeah. So I bind them off, and I've now joined in the round, and I've done about just over an inch.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
In the round. Can't decide whether I'm going to do long sleeves or not. Just have it.
Do you think you could get done for your hollybobs if you just had short sleeves?
Yeah.
Although Australia is
not. It's
in
like
the spring.
Well, Sydney in the spring is like 24, like
Yeah, true.
isn't it?
I know. Mark and I went. I was in linen trousers and vest tops and
I'm
Birkenstocks.
hoping I
And
can
they were
wear.
sat in the shops of boots and winter coats.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can wear
That was, we went in May.
jeans.
What was that?
Like, I'm hoping I can wear jeans and a top.
Yeah, nice.
So I haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do long sleeves or not. The body is.
I'd be
taking...
interested what your gauge is compared to my wildflowers.
Yeah.
But I have blocked that.
So
Have you tried it on?
No.
I joined in the round thinking, oh, this is going to go so quickly, and actually, I don't know whether I knit slower than I purl because it felt like it was going faster flat. And you had more stitches as well.
Yeah. But it's nice, isn't it?
It's lovely. It's beautiful, Jo, and it's the kind of thing I want them to sell in shops, and they don't.
Yeah.
Well, not for.
Well, I was in White Company yesterday looking in the sale stuff, and they had a couple of nice sweaters, but when I tried them on, they just, I mean, like, I tried a large on, and it drained me, and I thought, I don't want this big, like all this sleeve, and I don't know.
Now,
So I like a raglan.
Let's just go back to this a second. If you're probably going to use maybe 2 balls of each, how much does that cost you? 14 quid, 15 quid?
Less than that. I think they were £3 something each.
So for that, I know you've had to knit it, but it's amazing, isn't it? And you've got exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
I might have to knit this pattern. Although I was thinking of doing a rocket tee in one colour, which is similar.
Yeah.
What's the neckline like?
It's a really small amount of rib.
I like that because I was going to do the rocket tee and do the I cord.
Yeah. It's like
this time.
I don't know. It's like 4 rows of rib or 5 rows of rib.
No, it's lovely. Yeah, I'll have some of that off you. I'll swap you for some purple.
I might have to swap something else. I don't know if I want purple.
Okay, or that. Right. Fell off. I think it's crucial for. Actually, they're just going to reach over and get that purple one out of there to compare how much is there to that. I'm just going to talk to them.
So that's a full ball, and so I've used quite a bit,
but still.
Yeah.
Let me just try and reach what fell off.
You sat on that. That was going to hurt.
Oh, it came off. It's not just to come off. Don't want to lose my stitches.
No.
I've lost a stitch.
No. Oh, and it was in this Moth and Found bag that Rachel gave me because she wanted the bag that I was using. So we swapped.
Right, I'm gonna have to.
I think maybe you needed smaller needle stoppers.
No, but they go on.
Yeah, but
I've lost a stitch, so I'm going to be. Once I've talked about them,
You can just leave it on the side. Nothing's going to happen to it.
Yeah.
While we carry on.
Alright, what are we doing next then? These?
Yeah.
Okay. So I enjoy doing my gingerbread house socks in tandem so much that I cast on a new pair. And I had these 2 cakes. You can see how the beginning of the cake was. Matching cakes of yarn that came as a set. You didn't buy one of each. You bought them as a.
So it's 100 grams, and it came
wound into 2 socks, and it's this company called Wollelf from Austria. That
it feels slightly thicker, doesn't it? It's
really
nice.
It's 80/20. It's lovely yarn, and the stitch definition is beautiful.
Yeah.
And it, they sell it. They used to sell it. They're no longer. I was thinking, I'll knit that and tell everyone about how lovely the yarn is, but I can't find them anymore. And they used to do all different loads of colours in this ombre gradient yarn that you could buy 100. You could buy 100 grams. Look on the label, up to 450 grams, 1800 meters, and it would be one gradient along. So for a sweater or a shawl or something, you could do. So I bought the sock set, and you've got one.
I've got 100 grams.
Yeah. So
I can't remember what colours mine were.
I
want to say grey to murky green.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Can't remember.
So I got to the heel, And the colours, I didn't want the colours to harshly, so there is a bit where I started knitting the foot again, the gusset, but I didn't, and it possibly would have worked with a heel flap considering how much yarn I've used and what you have to do. But I'd bought a pattern for shorty sock called the Weaver Socks by, her name is Ducathy, her company, I'm not sure what her name is. They were on the hot right now of Ravelry, and I really liked the pattern, so I bought the pattern. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try the heel. Looks interesting. So I don't know if you can see how easily you can see. So it's a short row heel, so you don't have to pick up any stitches. So, but as you're doing short rows here, you're increasing and making this little bit of the heel, and then you resolve your short rows, and then you do this gusset where you decrease these stitches that you've made here. So a lot of people have a heel where they increase here and then they decrease here, but this is giving you, so I think for people with high arch or high instep, that would be really good.
The only thing is it's not a reinforced heel.
No, it's not really, but most people do a short row heel who've got a high instep, because you can add in those rows. But this has got the deep. I'm not going to tell you the. She's designed it because it's called the Samba heel, and it's from her Samba socks. Because I was trying to find the heel to see if, so you need to buy one of her patterns to get the information. But when you're decreasing here, it's a different rate than you would do after a heel flap and gusset. So you get more rows. So I think it's, and the ombre is really...
Yeah, it looks really good in that ombre.
So I couldn't resist carrying on with the foot after I did the heel so that I could show you guys, talk about the heel, put it on a blocker and talk about the heel a bit more. So if you're a sock knitter and you haven't discovered this, because it actually has that shape of the, I know it's on a blocker, but that bit, those increases there give you that bit of your heel. And then, and I would say that my picking up of this side, the purl side, isn't as good. I might show you the...
Generally isn't on a...
No, but I need to find a way of doing it.
Patty Lyons
will have a result, something to do.
She's got lots of different
and
methods for doing it.
Yeah, so...
But yeah, everything about that is gorgeous.
Yeah. So, and this bit here, I just love this kind of ultraviolet blue. It's beautiful. So, really thoroughly enjoying those. And they are Vanilla Socks number 9. And I'm sorry that you can't get the yarn anymore, but you might be able to get it on a D-stash, or have a look and see if anybody else is doing that kind of thing now. But it's such a good idea, isn't it, to for shawls and things like that, hats and anything. We were saying it would have made a lovely Will's easiest hat. And I was going to deal with my stitch while you
sock blocker. Yeah. So I think I showed these on a whip Wednesday, because I picked these up again, having finished my stripy socks. These are my sock design that I've come up with, and I finished one. So you were saying on Whip Wednesday that I have offered to write the pattern. So I was thinking if I did that while you were away, you could, if you wanted to have a test knit. Yeah, that would be cool. So it's a 1x1 textured, a 1x1 cable to give this texture, and I do my heel with 3 little garter stitches down either side, so you don't have to, so it's easy to pick up and you don't have to knit through the back loop.
A la Hermione's Everyday Sock.
No, it wasn't off that. It was off a sock that was in 52 weeks of socks.
No, that she does it, but she does a partridge. But Hermione, that's what Hermione has Hermione's socks have.
I don't remember doing that on Hermione. I remember doing it on one of the ones I knit from the 52 weeks of.
So you've knit some socks from there?
Yeah.
I've never.
Yeah. And just a normal slip stitch heel. But I really like the way that
They're beautiful, Jo.
it goes into the
Heel.
at the back, and I just started the heel flap on the second one.
You might have to leave me that sock.
Yeah. So when I picked them back up, I'd done one repeat, and I've now done another two repeats,
And you're on the.
and I'm on the heel flap.
Brilliant. And they're mirror images, aren't
Yeah, they are. Yeah. So
Lovely.
and the yarn is by Little Grey Girl.
We don't think it's meant to be sock.
No.
yarn.
It's 60% superwash merino, 20% silk, and 20% yak.
Silky yak.
Silky
isn't it?
yak in the colour Obert.
So they're going to be the Obert socks. aren't
Yeah.
they? Obert.
Obert. I love it. I love this colour.
Yeah, they're beautiful, Jo. Just won't be able to wear them in your DMs.
No. They'd be like your bed sock. Or just before bed sock.
Yeah.
What other whips have you got?
I've got a shawl and a hat. Shall I just do the hat quickly?
Yeah.
Because
There's not much of a hat.
no, I'm going to tell you
I feel like we need to sit up a bit.
yeah. So I was going to show my bag that I'd just dropped everything out of that's holding my socks. It's the small project bag from Redesigned, and was the first one I ever owned, and my lovely sister bought it for me.
Absolutely.
Wonderwall Wales.
And my sock is in this little sock pouch from 7 Magpie Studios.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
What would
for
7 magpies be?
1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, 4 for a boy,
5 for silver, 6 for
gold,
gold.
7 for a secret never to be told.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw things on the floor over there that I talked about already.
Right.
That's crochet. That's my hat. So my hat is living in a beautiful Ho He and Co bag that I bought quite a long time ago. I can't remember. I think it might be a Santa bag.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's got a lovely
suede on the.
yeah, and it's got the handle has suede on the
I
inside.
didn't know that. That's beautiful.
And I love this colour, cobalty blue and navy. And you might remember that at YYF, if you're a observant or have a good memory, I bought this yarn in I bought 3 balls of it to knit my 2 cleaners a hat each for Christmas. And so I've got that left, which
They wanted brown.
they wanted browns. Well, one said brown, so and actually she picked that one and the other one had that one, but I picked this burgundy colour. So they were the beloved Aran hat, which is a lovely free pattern, and I'm knitting the July hat, which I sent you a picture. That they can't see it yet because it's only 2x2 rib. But so I've got the labels.
Oh, it's cute.
And this is a series of hats that was every year.
Yeah, they did it every month.
One year they had a whole year of socks each month.
Hats.
And it was Kelborn Woolens, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think maybe different designers designed them.
I've knit a couple of them.
So I think that was oak.
Back is really sore.
That was oak. That was rubus. And that was this one's elder that I'm knitting with now.
Are you going to do something with leftovers?
Yes, I'm going to do a stripy hat. I was tempted just to do it now so that...
I know, I think you should do some colour work.
Yeah.
Something more exciting than stripes.
So this is West Yorkshire Spinners Fable, brushed Aran, Falkland wool, brushed alpaca, British alpaca and British mohair. And it's Aran weight. And unfortunately they have gone, not bust, but they've just closed, haven't they?
Yeah,
Or they're closing. So if you can get your hands on some, it is lovely. Lovely halo. And I have just cast on this mainly to try out these new needles that we were sent to test by Knit Pro, but we're going to talk about them in a later episode when you've had a go, aren't we? And so, and they are, but we are going to be having a reel on Instagram, which go and watch and like and everything, because we would like them to appreciate, know that our followers actually like things we do. If only, of course, if you like it. But it's possibly the recording we've done the most, because usually we don't edit. So it's really weird because it's in that portrait. It's portrait.
Format.
So we're the two fat ladies are squished up next to each other.
Oh,
but check it out. So yeah, so that has only just been started, and it is Weird Knitting Hat in August. But I did start July Hat in July. That was one of the reasons when I saw it. Yeah, that was one of the reasons that I picked it. But I will. It looks very small, doesn't it?
It does.
I think that was one of the problems I had with this. A different hat from them was that it was.
How many stitches have we cast on?
Well, the same as for the Beloved. Maybe it will stretch.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
What I need to do is make sure the depth is long enough.
Yes.
And then we'll be okay. Yeah. So one thing I might do, I don't think there's enough. If there's the same left over, it probably weighs enough to knit another hat, but I don't know if you're going to do a brim, you wouldn't get much of the other one, blah, blah, blah. So I think I'm possibly I might buy another ball in a cream or something.
Yeah. I've got a pattern in my head.
Okay.
That will be perfect.
And it will work with the three amounts the same.
I might need a bit of slightly rejig,
but yeah. So definitely if you want to knit an Aran hat, and some people are starting their Christmas gift knitting.
We'll definitely check out the whole range.
And if Jo designs me a hat, we might have a new hat pattern. Yeah. So yes, so that is one of my whips, and I've got a big one.
What have you got? I've got one more. Okay.
I've got two more, but that's okay.
You've got two more and crochet corner.
Yeah. I've been busy.
Bloody hell, woman. Busy but not finishing anything.
I wait till you see how much progress I've made on things. Thank you very much. Because two of them work at long.
Well, you better do some more because I've only got one.
Okay, well I'll do this one, which I have talked about before. So it's in my newest redesign bag. A dark cherry number 9. I love it. Look how it holds the. So
that must be so heavy. You don't carry it.
No,
around
it just
anywhere.
sits on my chair. This sits on
got
my lap.
a whole cone in it.
So it's got a cone of woolly knit cotton in natural beige, soft cotton. Have you know? And a Shepya's
That's
whirl.
wound pretty tight on that cone, isn't it?
Yeah, Shepya's cotton whirl, 100% cotton, in the Coastal Cottage colourway. I've done stupid things like wind off because I'm desperate to see when the colour change is going to be. So, whoops, that's complicating myself because it does get in the way. I have to keep having to unravel it. But I am knitting the Cygnus shawl by Amy Christophers. Have you got a picture of it from before? Last time she talked about it, or we can tell what it looks like, can't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, I have just finished half of the last repeat. So you can see, if you start at the beginning, it's that way around. If you start to see in the beginning, that's the setup, which is actually the width of 2 squares. And then that's a repeat, that's a repeat, and that's half a repeat.
Right.
And I'm only just starting to get green. That happened here.
Well,
because
it's fading really nicely.
Yeah, it
though.
is, but I don't think you actually use that much yarn. It's it's a big, for me it's going to be quite a big shawl. I feel like I've got a fluff in there.
What size needle are you using?
4, I think. 3.75?
Can't see the numbers.
3.75. That's what the pattern says. The yarn is thinner than the pattern says, but I am getting the row gauge because it's
You're a loose knitter.
Every time you say that, I think of there's nothing. The words aren't even the same, but the way you said it was Caleb going, he's foreign. He's born in Oxford. It's foreign. Right, so
sorry, people.
so you repeat. You're supposed to do 3 repeats. So I've got this to do there.
Yeah.
And then it actually would be the right. And then you do a middle.
One wide for the middle? Or
Yeah,
is it different?
it's 1 wide, and it goes. It makes the point. It's like a point.
Oh, like so that bit's on the bottom.
Yeah, so it's like half a. It.
So you'll get blue on the bottom.
Yeah, so you do it so that it
goes straight.
half of the chart is to a point, and then it goes, and then half
right,
you start decreasing on the centre. So
Yeah.
you get the centre point. That took a lot of words, didn't it? It's like, anyway, I love it, and I love knitting it so much.
So are you doing more? Are
Yes.
you going to do another?
I'm going to do an extra repeat because I don't care how big it gets.
Yeah.
And I was watching Table 10. Rachel
Nice
is
cushion, wouldn't it?
Yeah, make a lovely anything really. Rachel is knitting it, and I think her row gauge is wrong, but her stitch gauge is correct.
Right.
Because she thinks hers isn't long enough this way, and
she's getting perfect squares.
And it's so...
You're not getting perfect
no.
squares, but you could block yours to be a square.
But it's also... Hers is very long. Oh, husband's home. But I do think that when I wear a shawl anyway, I do that.
Yeah.
Put it on. So the whole of that...
Did you... their whole conversation about whether a square is a rectangle. Crack me up.
And also, Rachel was almost hitting Renee in the eye with a needle. So obviously that would still be sharp. But
yeah, but I've got glasses, so we're all right.
So, but I want to use more of this yarn. And I understand that there's 1,000 meters, and I was only going to use 600.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to get into the yellow, wouldn't it?
It would.
You don't really want to go to the white.
No, I want to go mainly up to there.
You don't want the pink.
No,
either.
so I don't really want that next to the palest.
No.
So I'm hoping, to get into the yellow. So
yeah, because at the moment you haven't even used all the blue.
No, I'm that will be when it looks nearly green.
Yeah.
When I finish this book, so I think. When I've done when I finish the repeat, I will reassess. But you can see it getting lighter, can't you, in the thing?
Yeah, in the camera.
And I think it's lovely. And I find it really intuitive, and I do have to look at the chart, and I do cross off my rows, but now you can see that that lives in that bit.
Once you start, though, you don't need to look at the chart all the time.
No. but I just have it out and I do cross off my rows. Yeah, and it looks, isn't that just perfecto? So I've done a lot on that since the last episode.
Yeah. What else have you got?
No, you do yours, then I'll do mine.
So I picked up this again. So I designed a lot of things all at the same time, and some things have got a little bit left behind.
Now it's come to bite her in the butt.
But this is Fiona. I am now just started decreases. And I love it.
So
I talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday we did a little. We're doing Whip Wednesdays, and we thought we were together last night. And we just thought we'd let people know we were podcasting today. So we decided we were going to make Fridays favourite whip Fridays. So this is Jo's favourite whip. Currently,
the yarns are Regia Merino Yak in the colour Mineral Blue, 7518, and sock yarn from Fruitful Fusion in the colourway Freedom, which was a charity dye to order.
Do you just want to go freedom?
Yeah, and so I don't think she was repeating this one, but Ishrat has lots and lots of beautiful yarn.
Yeah, she does lots of speckles.
Yeah, and I decided to put this as like the main. Like when you look in the thing, you don't see that, do you?
No, you see the speckles.
Yeah.
You come up close, you see the cluster stitch in the mineral blue, and it just makes me think of turquoise jewellery. If it were quilted. The texture is beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't think this should be steamed, not blocked.
No, I think it needs a wash. Do you? I think this yarn needs.
Oh, I think it's a beautiful
soak, but
cushy.
We'll see. So yeah, so I've got this yarn has got 400 meters, but I seem to be using it up. So I was hoping to do a slightly more in the middle, but I
think it's going to be big enough.
Yeah. Obviously, in the pattern, there will be instructions on, how to weigh your yarn and get that bigger if you want a longer shawl.
And what size needle are you doing that?
3.5 millimeters. It could have been a 3.75. That's what I knit Peak Reflections on.
I won't be knitting this on a 3.25. I don't think.
No. And I'm planning to do a cowl version at some point. Well, the cowl will be in the pattern, but I won't get a chance to knit one.
I think I'll knit the cowl then. Because I wear cowls so much more.
Yeah. But I like the idea of doing mohair and fingering.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
And tell them about your fish, because he's so cute.
My fish, Progress Keeper, is from the Raw Wool Company. He's made with Cornish clay and Cornish glaze, and he's cute, and I love him.
And you want some more, don't you?
That's how much I've knit since last time. I'd like some more, so I'm hoping he's going to have them at Unravel.
Lovely.
So
you're going to get that finished before you go away?
I'm hoping 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I'll get this done, and then I'm hoping to take Simon to Norway, get Simon finished, and the sweater, and then take Simon to Australia, and then in Australia I'm going to knit a new design. Very good. Which is already in this head. I'm swatching for new designs. And then the bag I'm keeping this in is my lovely bag from River Knit. They're not in business. They're not.
No, they've got out of business. Or they've stopped.
They've chosen to,
Yeah.
or whatever they've done is not. They're not in business anymore. But if you see one of these on a D stash, grab it. It's beautiful. Bag.
I went straight and looked at their website.
I have both versions of this bag, and I absolutely love it. It's very special, and it's never leaving my possession.
Yeah, Jo won't be destashing.
I won't be
it.
destashing.
So, the last whip standing. I've got whip size. So I have done a bit of my Simon, my Cherie and Piglet Simon, but not enough to show. But now other things are getting done. That I will really want to finish that, because I also want to knit a big iris test knit. So this is I cast this on. It's a secret. Well, it's not a secret. Surprise. But this is the perfect bag for it. So close your eyes. I'll show you what I've done.
Is it a surprise for me?
No. Well, it could be if you wanted it.
Oh, nice.
It's a Tolster. I've never knitted one. So I'm doing the 4-ply version. It's different. I like a material girl, I have to say. And the raglan is different on this. You do a lot of increasing every round. Is it like that on the DK one? No. I am knitting, I think it's size 5 or size 6. Anyway, she has a lot of sizes.
What are you doing about yarn management for your sleeves?
I have purchased, which is in something that just arrived, the pale pink called Guava, which I'm just going to do ribbing.
Right.
I'm not going to knit any, well, I'll knit one round, but I'm not going to do a set, like she does a little bit, but I'm just going to do ribbing on mine.
Yeah.
And the colours, it's a Shepier's Whirl, and it was sitting there just calling my name, and it's the colourway is Marshmallow, and I'm now getting into yellow and
Are you wishing you'd done your signature shawl in it?
No, because I wanted the navy in there. I wanted the stark contrast. So now I've done about 4 inches of the body, and I've just got to carry on knitting, and then do my cuffs in the new.
Why is yours going faster than mine in the round?
I don't know. I started that last Sunday. I was in hospital.
Yeah.
Knitting away.
Beautiful.
I really like the neckline.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to get that finished to wear to the Southern Yarn Show, which is the 22nd, 23rd. I'm going to go on the Sunday because I need to go when it's a bit quieter, because if it's too hot and I have to wear a mask, it's not bearable. So if any of you are going on the Sunday, come and say hello to me. I'll be wearing this, and yeah, that is the day you were thinking of popping in, weren't you, on the way?
No, I only for you haven't finished your socks.
Oh right, no, I'm going to finish the socks.
Yeah.
But I haven't talked about that whip. Where is the blocker with the sock on? That's because it was by you. Oh dear. So that's the Tolster Tea by the Cray Bear, and I really like it. So I finished my first Naomi sock. We get so confused now, we're doing Whip Wednesdays. What we've talked about and what we haven't. But this was a whip. Definitely was still a whip. It's still a whip because so I knit another one. But this was the yarn from the knitting shed with no name. Isn't it beautiful? So
but you've just got to knit another one.
to knit another one so that Jo can take them to Australia to give them to our cousin, who's called Naomi. And this is the Naomi pattern. And I am also going to attempt to put it onto a shawl. The cuff is really cute. It goes into the lace. in a lovely way. That's my ideal situation. And yeah, they're just lovely. Lovely. So I need to write the pattern, and I need to knit the pink peppercorn pear, that yarn I showed you last episode. And the pattern will be coming out on I think it's the 4th of September.
That's a Saturday.
The 3rd of September. Whatever the Friday is. Jo will be in Australia.
Yeah, the day before I fly back.
And I am going to take them to Unravel.
The 4th is a Friday.
The 4th of September, the pink pair to the knitting shed stand at Unravel. So they will have them there for you to see if you would like. And that's when the pattern will be coming out. Oh, my stomach is rumbling.
Shall we have a break between Crochet Corner and acquisitions
Yeah.
to go and have some food, because I'm starving.
Okay. Right, we'll be back. Oh. Cool. We're back.
We just had a small break for
Some sustenance.
yes.
And how lovely is my husband?
He is lovely. You bought Rachel an almond croissant. You bought me gluten-free coffee cake.
From M&S,
From
which you can
M&S.
report is
Delicious. Wow. And I have a lot of it left to take home.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
we don't want it. We're not leaving it here. Well, it's nice. I would eat it, but it's for Jojo. Right, so Crochet Corner. Everyone wants it. Jo, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Oh,
Crochet Corner.
we never actually did ever work out what that was. The singing was good.
Yeah.
So I only said I'd show this if I'd made progress. And oh, what's going on here? When you see, I'll show you how much I kept my marker in from the last time. So this is my Flourish linen.
I think your marker might be too heavy.
Yeah, my progress. Oh yeah, it's coming out again. That's a bit weird. It's been fine. This is my Flourish linen wrap, and that is where I was last
Oh, I
time.
think it definitely needs to be wider.
Do you have to start again?
No.
So I've probably done the same again from where I was last time. The colours are changing.
Oh, it's definitely getting bluer.
Yeah.
You can't see that so much
No.
on the screen, but
On the
in person you
it
can
is
see that.
definitely getting
I don't know if it's more on. No, actually.
So that is,
I don't know, if you hold that end with that end.
yes, you can see the difference.
Yeah. How much bluer does it get?
It gets a bit bluer. So it goes from turquoisey into more of a sky blue, I would say.
Yeah, and it's also getting more corolla.
It's becoming a coral catastrophe, I think. So one is coral catastrophe, obviously, that one. And this one, I can't quite remember if it's Blue Heaven Bliss. Yes, Blue Heaven Bliss. And I just do a little bit each day. I haven't quite got to the dirty
They're
bit yet.
definitely amazingly wound, aren't they?
Yeah.
It feels like
I mean, it must be their machine.
you kind of just want to do that.
But if you can see here, there's a join coming up. You can see that strand. It's a bit on the new cotton whirl. It is seamless.
Really?
Yeah, how they've managed to do it.
Wow.
This is cotton acrylic, 50-50, I think, or 55-45. 60 cotton, 40 acrylic. And they are still doing these, but some places aren't selling the whirlettes anymore. They're selling only selling the cotton whirlettes.
Right.
So yeah, so this
So
is
the colour's the same. So you'd have to get different whirlette,
yeah. There's a lot of colours.
And I guess you wouldn't necessarily want cotton with cotton acrylic.
No, and some people still sell the woolettes. I'm not saying they're not being sold, but like, it's
That's
quite good
lovely.
on Lindy Hobby. When you go in, you have a Shepherds, you can choose cotton or cotton mix. So you can only look at them.
So how long is it going to be?
It's going to be long.
Like this is about a sixth of it or a fifth of it?
10th of it.
A tenth of it? Wow. And what's happened there?
That's where join is.
Oh right.
That's the wrong side. That's the right. But you can kind of just trim that.
Yeah. Poke it through.
Yeah. That's the wrong side though. Because I only have the wrong side man. I mean, the right side man's being used somewhere else.
That way round then.
Yeah, that's the front.
And what happened here?
I think I went wrong. I did my decrease too soon on that one row.
Oh.
But anyway, it's okay. You can't see it on the front, can you? Just keep going, and it's really enjoyable.
Yeah.
So, you know, it can be. It's more for me the process because I wanted to do some crochet. I wanted to do something with
lovely
those.
pattern.
Yeah, I wanted to do something with those whirls, and
it the pattern one in the pattern
is two.
Four whirls.
No, it's two whirls.
But the contrast is a lot more. Like by the time you get to the end, you're just going to have lighter blue and darker coral.
Yeah.
Whereas you started with lighter coral
and lighter blue.
Yeah. And their one went through all different colours.
Yeah. So I don't know when I bought it.
That one's going to look. That's going to look. And I don't know what
cohesive.
I don't know whether you're going to wear it or not. Whether you're just going to like have it something to look at because it's pretty.
Yeah. The other thing that I was thinking of is I have seen people using the inside and the outside together as like striping them, whereas these they do some whirls that are really contrasted.
Yeah.
Whereas these are kind of the ombre. So you wouldn't.
You'd get to a point where it was exactly the same.
Yeah, exactly. So, and
you do just want to do that, don't you?
Yeah. The on this pattern, who did we say it was by? It'll be in the notes. I'm sorry.
Was it the one beginning with Sylvia with a J?
Yes. No, Sylvia with a W. Wasn't it?
Sylvia.
Now I've lost my train of thought. So to do one row is each colour to that end.
Ah yes,
and then
you go back.
You go back, so you can do one row stripes. Is the point, which I really like.
Yes.
I would. It's making me want to do a more contrasty one in the round with one stripes, changing ends from one end. So you've got 1,000 meters. So basically, 500 meters, and do a cowl in the round. Is what I would, because if that was joined and it was a tube, or it wasn't even a tube, it would make more. So to wear it, I'd probably just fold it in half, I think.
Yeah,
and wrap it around like a scarf.
Yeah.
It would make nice dish. That would be a nice dish
tea towel,
wouldn't it? Yeah, tea towel. Should I just finish it off and make another one? Make tea towels the same. What do you think if I'm not going to wear it?
I think you should keep going.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. So that is living in my and knit co, is it?
Yeah.
Knit. Scrappy, like Japanese fabrics, sashiko. A lot of those prints that look like the embroidery. That side.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love it. And hopefully we will see her at some show soon. We didn't go up to the Cumbrian.
No.
And then I have one little sneaky new design. I'm hoping it's new to. I kind of made it up. So this is living in my Ho-He. I don't know what this one's called. Bag, which is kind of like a little. It's like a knitter's trug. So you can keep your.
Do you think you could have done with less? Like if that hat was like that much shorter and it was just. I don't know.
Would you still fit stuff in
like
it?
it doesn't need that much handle. It could do with like that much handle.
I think you can
It
fit.
just seems like a lot of space there where things could fall out
Yeah,
to me.
but then you can keep it by your chair, and there's space for your needles, your tips, and that's my crochet hook.
Oh
and
right.
stuff.
Okay.
So that wouldn't be able to be there, would it?
No.
Which is quite handy.
No. I don't like it.
I don't care. I do. I like it. I like it at home to have that just, and then it can, and loads. You can put loads of stuff in it. I was keeping just yarn in it, and now they're over there like a sculpture. Anyway, this yarn is from Knit Picks, and I don't know if you remember me talking about my little mini haul from Knit Picks. This is the Chroma fingering weight, which
When did you do your mini haul from Knit Picks?
I
Was it
think
last time?
episode, yeah. This is the Sea Anemone colourway. It's 70% superwash wool and 30% nylon. So it is a sock wool. And so we all know that I did my other one, my scrappy one, was treble or double crochet if you're American, chain one, and then you did your trebles in the chain space, the next row. And it didn't look how I thought it was going to look because I love the linen stitch. So on this one, I've started with some rib. The reason the other one hasn't been done again is that I still can't bring myself to do crochet rib. But I found a tutorial of crochet rib in the round.
Oh right.
So I'm going to do it. And then I'll write the scrappy pattern. Excuse me. Anyway, this is double. I'm calling it double linen stitch. And you do it in the round, and it ends up you do it in like a spiral, so you don't.
Oh yeah. That would make a really good market bag.
Yeah. So if you pull it apart, I've seen it's a little bit like a mini granny stitch. But it's not it's a stripe, not a square. And this is the Sea Anemone colourway, and I had to do a little bit of yarn management because one thing that people do complain about in these balls is when they join the next bit, they don't match the colour. So I had to wind that bit off, which I may have to use at the end, but we'll see. So we're coming up.
You were going to repeat coral again?
No, there is coral in.
Where did you wind it off? Which bit?
In the coral, they had joined in the blue
again. Right.
So I've wound off, and I've joined up. I wound off that much coral to kind of match where I was in the coral. Where's my join? Here's my two.
Oh yeah.
They're the same. So yeah,
it's
you
now
just
going the
end
other
up-
way.
Yeah, so now it's going to go into this pink, light lavender colour, and then into the green again. And
And then you're going to finish it.
no, you can use the whole ball.
Oh right.
Do you want it to be so? It'll only be that big,
Yeah.
and I think you might as well use a whole ball. I'm going to do a different. I love doing it, so I'm going to reproduce it in another yarn. And see what it looks like. But it looks nice. It looks lovely like that, I think. And then it also looks lovely
Yeah.
if you block it a bit more. It's,
I wonder if it'll hold its...
yeah, I think it would make a nice top.
Yeah.
If you
The weight of it would probably
open it up,
as well.
yeah, but I still haven't figured out shaping. So, if anybody wants to help me, I'll just do like a drop shoulder.
It's cute.
Thank you.
I think I'd like a bag, please.
In cotton.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, this is.
I don't need you to be doing that though. I'd rather you test knit some patterns for me.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm calling it the double linen stitch cowl at the moment, but and the thing about this yarn is that in a sock, that is a long repeat, but on this it looks like it's self-striping made for.
I was thinking it's really similar to your scrappy one that you would do, like in the.
But you don't have to sew any ends in unless you have to yarn manage. But yeah, so this I might do a little series. Like this one and the scrappy one. They're all. It's all very similar idea. Anyway, that was just a thought. Maybe it won't be. The scrappy one was going to be free pattern. So, but I think that looks a little bit more.
What happened here? Is it just lighter? Keeps like catching my eye.
There, that's where I joined it. So it might have been lighter.
Ah, it just looks a bit. To my eye, it's more
And
obvious.
it's a bit chonky. It has. Oh.
It's not the best yarn, is it? It's
Let's
nice
face it.
colours.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily the best. If they're joining it
Yeah.
in weird ways and stuff.
I did get it on sale, so.
No, it's nice colours.
But I think, in the way I've actually done it, there's more coral
and
than there would be. Maybe that's what's catching your eye.
I've liked a sock in it.
No, I only bought one skein. Well, I would have got a pair of socks, but no. I wanted it either for a hat or for a cowl. Yeah. So, yeah. That is my new design. And
Intrigued by the crochet, whether you're going to like the crochet ribbon.
yeah, hopefully by next time I might have started that. Finished, not next time because that'll be next weekend. By the time you come back from Australia, maybe I'll have mastered the. Because I've got the Naomi socks pattern to write, your Obert socks, if that works out, and I need to write up the shorty with the folded cuff. What people wanted. So I'm sorry about that. That'll be free pattern anyway. So I'll just do that. So that's Crochet Corner.
Yay!
Yay!
Crochet Corner.
Ah, that's good. Hope you're all doing it with us. Right then.
Do you reckon we could be kids
Entertainers.
Kids TV show?
Maybe on a good day. Right. Acquisitions. Oh, I didn't tell the story about Dad. With my sock, when I started my socks and I showed him the ombre socks. I have to tell you this story. The ombre socks, the new ones I just cast on. I just started them and I showed him and he said, would they be nice socks for me? And I said, I've already started them, Dad, they're not your size.
And there's not enough yarn.
No, and he said, I'd quite like a pair of knee socks in that lovely colour changing, so I can wear them with my shorts. And I was going, yes, Dad. In my head I was going, never knitting those. But someone suggested that I knitted them for his 90th. Who's that? I was talking to someone, and just saying this is his knee socks for his 90th birthday. We'll see.
He's bought walking poles.
Yes, because he had a fall.
And he's got some new sandals that we're not very impressed with. He loves
neither is
them.
our stepmom.
Yeah, he's loving them.
She, yeah, so the whole story about, I don't know if it was the day before he fell, the day of you and Fran were both having the things at the same time. And he rang me from A&E.
The day before, wasn't it?
Yeah, he rang me from A&E. Let's just finish talking about Dad. He rang me from A&E, and I'd only spoken to him the day before, and I didn't realise where he was. And I was like, Dad, I spoke to you yesterday. And he was all like, his hair was all up in the air and everything, and the light was shining on him. Like, why are you sat up like that? He's like, oh, I'm on a bed in the A&E. I was like, what? Oh, I fell. I was wandering past the shops, and the shade was over the step, and I didn't see it. And the next thing I knew, I was falling. And I was thinking, oh God, he's broken his hip. No, he had basically taken the skin off quite deeply, some fingers, and they wouldn't stop bleeding because he's on blood thinners. And these old ladies wouldn't let him get up, and they called an ambulance, took him to A&E. It's like, why? It happened in the morning. It was the evening, and I was like, why are you still there? He said, oh, Fran's having an early night because she's got a procedure tomorrow. She was having if anyone, she doesn't, well, that's too much information maybe, but is that too much information? She's having colonoscopy, so the prep for a colonoscopy is not conducive to an early night.
Or an evening in A&E with Dad.
No, exactly. So, anyway, the next week I was talking to him, or later in the week, and his they'd healed so well. And Fran was actually there, and I said, oh, Dad's fingers have healed well, haven't they? And she said, yeah, the elbow is healing a bit slower. And I was like, the elbow? He never mentioned the elbow. So basically, me imagining she wasn't even there, she had gone to pick him up. She was going to pick him up and she was running late. So she rang him to tell him she was running late. He wandered off to the shop.
You couldn't just stand still.
No, so he wandered off to the shops, fell. The next time she rang, an ambulance man, she rang him to tell him she was leaving. An ambulance man answered. What the hell must she have thought? Anyway, she got there. He was in the ambulance then. The door was shut. So she knocked on the door and she said she opened the door. It's like a bloodbath. The guy was covered in Dad's blood on the floor. And it's TMI, not TMI, trigger warning if you don't like things like this. Maybe we should put one in. And the guy had told her on the phone, oh, he's just got some grazes. We'll patch him up and then he'll be all right. Oh, no. His elbow had a massive hematoma on it that the guy had dabbed and it had burst all over him, all over the floor. And Dad had to wait for 6 hours in A&E to make sure it had stopped. Never mentioned it to me.
Fran found him and he was lying on the bed with his feet in the air
with his new sandals. And she was like, I said to her, I'm surprised you didn't say F. What the F are you wearing? She said, what the heck have you got on your feet? They're my new sandals. I love them. Anyway, they've got too much traction.
We think they're conducive to the fall.
Yes. So now he's got the poles. He's all healed up. And yeah, so that's another fall that he's managed to
avoid breaking his hip. Or...
He's like, I only fell. I was like, Dad, people can kill themselves by falling from standing. So please. Anyway. Yes. So
back to the knitting.
Yeah. What are you?
I just brought Big Iris with me because the test call will be going out this week. Big Iris, if you don't know who she is. Yeah. So the test call to knit this pattern will be coming out soon.
I might put Iris lace on a tee. You know. Because is that the right way around?
Yeah.
I was thinking I wanted a lacy tee.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, look out for the test.
Yeah. And on to acquisitions.
Yes. So
What are we starting with? What order are we doing things
let's do not the order they came in, but we'll do Jill's yarn.
in?
I
Okay.
think. So Jo is doing the cowl in hers. I am actually not doing the cowl in mine. I'm doing my cowl in a different yarn. But I'm going to be knitting a Simon because I need a Simon in this yarn.
So Rachel has picked
I've picked Sandpoint, which is the same colourway as Jo's mohair for her Surrey for her Peak Reflections. And then this is called Green Cottage. And I think they'll be lovely together as a Simon. I don't think I've got a green Simon.
No.
No.
And I have got Sienna Sunset and Float. And I thought with the Sandpoint
Yeah.
Surrey,
Yeah.
it will look like a snowy mountain
Yeah.
peak, and that would be like a winter sky.
Yeah. Lovely.
So that's going to be my cowl.
And this says, did you ever read this out? 100% sourced, spun and hand dyed in the USA. Sourced in Campbell County, Wyoming. Spun in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. And hand dyed in Pinconning, Michigan. My friend used to live, I'm sure she came from Nazareth, Pennsylvania. And there's Jerusalem there as well. Near each other, Nazareth and Jerusalem. Anyway. Yay.
Yes.
Looking forward to
I'm going
that.
to be taking this to Australia.
If you're coming back next week, you could take them home and wind them.
I
for me.
could, yeah.
You're definitely coming. Mind you, I don't think it might take me till you get back from Australia to knit start the Simon, but if you do, you do. Yeah?
Yeah.
You are coming back because we're podcasting. So I'm telling you, we're coming back.
So I got this non-knitting thing. So last time I was here, Rachel and I were looking at the new Yetis, and
We both wanted something with our
June
my celebration
Yeah.
saying.
Life short, knit all the beautiful things. So this is for me to have in the car, because that fits into my cup holder, but provides me with a lot of drink
Yes.
for the car. I wish I had it last weekend.
And I have got more of a chug. It's called a chug.
Yeah, and we've definitely got another month of iced coffees, I feel. So,
definitely.
So I'm really liking the peach colour.
Yes, it's lovely.
You don't have a peach?
No, I
anything, do
don't
you?
have a peach anything.
I feel like it should have cocktail in it, but I don't drink cocktails. So
How much does it hold?
how do I know that?
It says it. I'll show you. I'll show you. It's very small writing that's hard to see. 35 ounces, 1 litre and 35 mils. Don't want to drop it and make a noise, but I think these are 16 ounces. Looks like the little bottom bit of
Life short, knit all the beautiful things.
So I found this yarn on Etsy, which I'd never heard of them before, and I can't remember. It must have been when I was looking for the wool elf stuff. Anyway, I'll show you what she sent. Well, I'm going to put one of these in with each of the giveaway yarns because I don't need 3 Eiffel Towers. But that was really sweet of her, wasn't it? And she said, "Thank you so much for your wonderful order. Enjoy, Helen." And she is Lizzie Bird Yarns. And this is called Pretty in Pink. And
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Summery.
needed it. and a little pink mini. So I'm thinking that might be quite a nice double linen stitch cowl.
Yes. With the mini ribs.
Yeah.
Nice.
I've only done a few rows as well of ribs. Actually, we'll keep those out. Where did the yarn go?
Here.
Okay. Yeah, so that's a shout out for Lizzie Bird Yarns on Etsy. And if I do say reasonably priced, very reasonably priced. And that's just it's normal, you know, 75.25. And do you want to talk about what you got in Scotland? Because then I've bought a lot of cotton whirlettes, and I'm just going to go through the colours with you.
So I had a little trip to Aberdour with my friend Mandy.
What's the yarn shop called?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got a receipt of it.
They sell a lot of commercial yarn.
Small Wonders Yarn.
Yeah.
Aberdour.
They sell a lot of commercial yarn and
Burnt Island.
Burnt
Burnt
Island.
Island.
Chris and I went to the Highland Games there.
Oh wow.
It's just up the road. Aberdour is quite a small place. They've got it's a Budgeon's convenience store in the petrol station, and then they've got a deli and a the knitting shop and a wool and a wine shop and two little gifty type shops. So anyway, this is the yarn that I bought from the wool shop, which is Rowan Fine Tweed Haze, and I'm just going to knit a cowl in that, I think.
Nice. How many meters?
Yeah, there's always such small writing on a 215 meters. I hope that's enough. Bigger needles and whatever.
It must be on big needle.
Yeah, and it's shade 2. 37% alpaca, 37% wool, 13% polyamide, 9% cotton and 4% polyester.
Nice. You could definitely knit a hat.
Yeah, I was thinking just
but if you could knit a hat, you could knit a cowl.
like
I
6mm
think.
needles or something.
Yeah.
And just
And Mandy, Joe's friend, bought me this as a gift. And it's Opal Funky. That's how it knits up. And it is...
We were saying how soft.
Oh, there you go. Faber 11586. And that's the name of it, but funky.
Whatever that is in German.
But it's really soft compared to... I mean, their yarn isn't on your feet. It's not wearable, but that is much softer than I remember. And you were there, and you said it felt softer than the, like, for example, the
West
Yorkshire
Yorkshire
spinners. So yes, I'm going to cast those on, I think.
And then I went to the gift shop and I bought this little back pouch for socks, putting the socks in.
Oh, cute.
It's like a velvet by a company called Pom. Peace of Mind. 100% cotton.
It's
and
lovely.
The inside is really nice stars.
Lovely. How much was that?
I think it was either 18 or 15.
That's really, it's like a pencil case, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or a little makeup bag. But it's
Nice
lovely.
colours.
Yeah,
and,
lovely colours.
Very soft. As if they'd had more than one colourway, I would have got her one too. But
Yeah, no, that's more you than me.
and then we went to the other yarn shop and bought some Kinross 4-ply. I bought this to knit a hat, and I think 50 grams is really
definitely
enough.
It's more than enough.
This is the colour Saltire.
Are you going to do a plain? Or
Yeah, just a beanie. The colour 23.
And Jo got me, well, she did show me she was FaceTiming me. And I've got seashell and sea glass. And they are going to be something together. They're going to be like either a stripy hat and stripy mitts combo. So I think that'd be quite cute.
Yes. How many meters do you get?
You get 200.
205.
That's colour 21 and colour 34. So,
but the saltire is the flag, the Scottish flag.
right.
Is the saltire.
Right.
And that's the blue.
Ah, that's quite a good one then. You should knit Chris a hat.
He would not wear a hat.
You gave it to somebody else, didn't you, that you knitted him a hat?
I knitted him a hat and he wouldn't wear it, so I gave it to the man who sits next to him at work.
Did he lose it?
That was good. How long have Chris and I been together? 18 years. That's probably 15 years ago, if not longer.
Have you got more yarn to talk about? Yes, you have. You've got
Yeah.
more.
And then we went to the Falkirk Wheel, and in the gift shop they had a little Harris tweed pouch, and I love Harris tweed.
What colours did they have?
They had all sorts of colours.
It's very. That looks like it's got different, but that does join up.
Yeah, it's got a pink.
Yeah, pink's
It's got a
good.
pink stripe on the bottom. And that's I'm just gonna have him put some notions and some.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Can I just have a look inside?
Mm-hmm.
What's it? Is it cotton? It says Glen Appin of Scotland. I just wondered if it said which.
Tweed.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it's hand woven in Scotland, but unfortunately made in China.
Oh.
That's quite handy, isn't it? A thing or a
Yeah.
clip it on your bag. Shall we talk about?
I've got some yarn from No Frills and then needles.
Let's talk about this, because this came with your needles.
Okay. I'm just rolling my eyes, peeps.
So I enjoyed knitting with a cotton thing so much that I have
Gone overboard.
yes, I'm enjoying knitting the tea. So I bought enough to knit a plain. This is called Cherry. Shall I open one up? Because the bag is quite.
It looks more rust.
I can't believe they all came in individual bags. To be honest. You have to do that.
Yeah.
This is called Cherry. This is the Shepier's cotton wurlet. So I have 3 of those to knit
Another
Tolster with some lace.
I think you could put this Edwina lace without changing the colour.
Yeah. And then I bought mint. I love
dark mint.
I do like a green. Yeah, it's dark. It's not mint what I'd call mint, but I wanted a green.
Just to annoy your mother-in-law.
Yes. I might actually knit a Yume. Sorry to be all the crinkling. And then I'm going to knit the honey petal. Do you have a picture of it? I sent you one on our WhatsApp. I'm going to knit the honey petal cardigan by Andrea Mowry, Drea Renee Knits, and it's the one with single stripes but 2 colours together. And so my main colour is going to be.
All of her latest patterns have been that.
Yeah. So my main colour is going to be this, which is poppy seed, which is, I'm sorry about them. I should have thought of this before.
Are you,
Is there a?
No. Oh. So she's done this cardigan. I think she's done a vest
The flock vest is very similar.
And there's now a sweater.
yeah, the same. She does that though, doesn't she?
And I think she might have done a hot cardigan at a bigger gauge.
There'll be a
as well.
shawl before we know it.
Lots of ends to sew
If
in.
not already. Yeah. I'm really sorry.
And apparently all this yarn was no more than my two needles. So
It was more because I bet you bought that.
okay, fine.
Mrs. Madam. So, the
Main is the main.
Main is the poppy seed, that is, main. And then the stripes are lavender and glaze.
Oh, nice. Do you
And
want to sing Lavender Glaze?
so it's going to be my lavender glaze honey petal.
Mm.
So it is not the right weight of yarn, but her needle size, I'm sure I can get the gauge that she has.
What was the weight of it? What's the sport weight is meant to be, is it?
Yeah. But she knits on 3.5 needles,
Mm.
and this is 25 stitches, and hers is 23. So I'm pretty sure I can finagle a cardigan out of that
Yeah, even if you want to go up a
size. Exactly. So that's I will be swatching. Although I guess I've swatched. My Tolster is a swatch, isn't it? 'Cause it's
Yeah.
the same yarn.
same needles.
Same needles, 3.5, yeah.
Well, yeah.
So I'll check that gauge, and then I'll be knitting. These will be something else, won't they? Probably get around to it. But
I don't want green and red together though.
No. But I was thinking I might even be able to have long sleeve. I kind of would like, the Metropolitan that Rachel's just knitted with some kind of open raglan in forkline. I would like.
Yeah.
I like the construction of that one, but it is DK.
Yeah.
But you could possibly help me with. And then there is more of this that just arrived. That was all from Lindy Hobby with Jo's Needles, but seeing as we're talking about that yarn, I might as well just show these that just arrived. So this is Guava, which is the colour of my sleeves for my Tolster. This is Cotton Candy, and this is Lettuce. Now, if I had lettuce that colour, I wouldn't be eating it.
It looks more like spinach than lettuce.
And these two together are going to be a rosy shawl. So I can do a whole shawl.
Yeah. Nice.
So I'm quite pleased with that. I think, how can I do it so that it looks mainly pink? Will it work out? We don't know yet, do we?
They're equal.
Okay. Equal. It's equal. Right. When that will happen, who knows? And she sent me some lovely little bits. So that's from a company called Yarnalicious. She's on Etsy as well, I think. Maybe not. Maybe I saw her on... No, I was searching for it. I didn't want to buy it from Lindy Hobby again. So I was seeing who stocked it in the UK. She's actually... Guernsey's the UK, isn't it? And yeah. I don't know if we need to see these, but... She sent some little...
the sticker's quite cute.
There's her business card. Oh, take £5 off your next order. Nicola, thanks Nicola. And she sent this sticker. Cute. And then two little handmade, little suedette thing you can sew on, and a button saying handmade, not homemade, handmade. She sent a gummy bear, which I think we've got quite a few of those somewhere. that I bought to make stitch markers. And then some, a little plastic needle, which is actually quite handy, I think, for flying. Although I think you are allowed a needle, I played, but it's quite cute, isn't it?
I always plan to not need a needle.
Because I've always thought that the plastic ones are bigger, much bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So that's quite handy. Yeah, and some little what are they called?
Light bulb
markers, and some these ones that we use for crochet. So maybe I should switch and put, that's light, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, little lockable.
Yeah.
Cute. Yeah, those are handy. Thank you, Nicola. And thank you for the very quick service of your yarn, because I will now be able to do my sleeves if I feel like it. Right, do you want to talk about your needles? So Jo had one's a treat, wasn't it? And one was...
Yeah, one's like a more standard. Although they're both by Knit Pro, which I hadn't appreciated. So I got the Knit Pro J'adore Cubics because I just wanted to try.
What's it made of? Wood? Just wood?
Yeah.
I'm going to undo it. They are beautiful. Look at the rose gold.
Yeah.
You've had cubics, haven't you?
I've got a set which came with cubic interchangeables, but they don't do a 3. They're not. They're higher than a 3.5. It's a 4 to a. And it came in a.
It's not these ones. It's not Knit Pro.
Yeah, it was the Love Knitting.
Oh,
Do you remember I wanted the bag?
Yeah. But we were saying that they look so much.
Yeah. So
smaller.
the others there are Lantern Moon, Ebony.
Yeah.
Are they ethical?
They have got one of the cable, the no memory cable, and these have the normal plastic.
It says these I can't read all of it because it's got a sticker over the top, but it said these fixed circle needles are made using ebony, one of the world's most premium wood. Its strength, dense grain and durability makes it a preferred choice for knitters. The liquid silk finish on our needles plus the 24 karat gold finish on the brass. And then you've got a sticker over the top.
And it's a twist. It's a twist join
connectors, and the smooth nylon coated stainless steel cord ensures that your knitting will glide with no snag. The perfectly shaped tips work well with every yarn to help you create your best work.
And it's got...
Invest in your knitting, it says.
The size is engraved on the metal, but also written on the thing. And then on the cable, it tells you how long it is. Which obviously you can see, but doesn't often... a lot of them don't actually tell you. They're
both 24 inch.
They're putting more information.
Which is a perfect shawl knitting length.
I'd be interested in how those go.
Yeah, the yarn. I've been doing some swatching for my next design.
These are actually like a purple colour.
And I'm swatching with singles, and I don't think singles are going to work on the cubics.
Right. I realised I was holding it down there quite a lot when I was talking.
So yeah, I don't know if it'll work on the cubics, but so I need to get some different yarn to test those out with. And then, have you done all your yarn now?
No.
So you go ahead. I went to No Frills. I had to go pick up a prescription, and I always use that as an excuse to pop into No Frills knitting. And I've got an idea for another design, and
can I look something up on your phone?
Yeah,
while you're
I
talking?
bought. I had bought some mohair for it, but that was in the spring, and now I want different colours. So I went and bought 3 balls of Knitting for Olive mohair, and it's going to be, I'm going to try and do like a plaid, sort of ish plaid design, and I really like these colours together. So the blue is deep petroleum blue, pomegranate, and olive brown.
Did you? Sorry, I missed the first bit. Is it just a completely mohair design?
No. It's going to be a plain, like a stone sort of colour. Haven't decided. I've got some non-superwash pampas grass from Botanical Yarn. I haven't decided what the base colour is going to be.
What about some knitting for Ollie
I've also got the wool decanted natural colour.
Yeah, but if you got knitting for Olive, it would be all knitting for Olive. They're cotton merino or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, those three will be the highlights with the base colour. And what I did buy was this, but I've decided that I don't want the summer yarn. I want a wool of some sort. This is Tin Lena, and it's like a sort of stony colourway.
And that's going to be that idea you were talking about before, isn't it?
A Holster tee. Yeah.
Lovely.
Maybe. We'll see how we go. I don't think I've got enough time to knit another sweater this summer. But yeah. I love this yarn. I knit the Granny Kathleen's buttons. One of the versions of it in that.
Really?
Yeah.
In that colour?
It was this colour and like a cornflower blue. The stripy one that I did.
Right, okay. Obviously.
Forgotten that.
Well, I didn't want to knit that one, so it didn't register, apart from the cream one with a odd colour, but all the random buttons. Do you want to talk about these? And then I can talk about what's in my bag down there. So, these are brand new, and they just literally arrived this morning. When I got to talk to the postman, or interact barely with the postman. Should we get them together, hold them together? We have the new Mamie and Florrie and Watch bags. Amy was advertising them, and Jo messaged me and said, should we get them? And I said, ordered. But we also got, isn't it gorgeous? We love Watch.
We love Watch. And I was telling Rach, I watched a YouTube about from a influencer called the Holiday Expert, and she went to a place called Łódź in Poland. It's meant to be the Manchester of Poland, and she was trying to do a holiday for £100 each, and her I don't know if he's a friend or boyfriend, but they flew with Ryanair and stayed in a beautiful hotel. He was worried they were going to get in a hostel. They stayed in a beautiful hotel and they did activities and they ate out and everything. It was £100 each.
Wow.
Yeah.
But these are lovely. They've got like a woven webbing handle. That is webbing is woven. And then they were going to hold quite a lot, I think.
Yeah.
Quite a few skeins. And we also got to try this new Rico Floction. I chose that one for Jo. That's autumn. This is number 4, which I think was morning.
Number 1,
I think. Yours is autumn. Is it on here? Yeah, mine's earthy. And yours is autumn.
Nice.
They're pretty, aren't they?
Yeah.
I kind of I want like a one skein, I don't know, or smaller. Like not a mini.
Like a triangle to tie.
Yeah, with
You could just go in until you've done half
Yeah.
and then out again.
yeah. I like
With another yarn or on its own?
no with another yarn.
I think I might just like touching it.
It just reminds me of a carpet bag for
Mm.
some reason.
I'm intrigued what it's
Yeah,
going to look like.
I've got some yarn this colour. Actually, yak.
Mm.
You try.
I've got some. What's it?
I've got a twitch in my eye.
It comes in a small little ball. It's not cashmere.
What are you talking about?
You gave me. It's this sort of brown.
Wool.
I don't know if it's
Mine's
wool or if
completely
it's like,
busted.
I don't think it's possum. Something like that.
Oh, the Lux stuff from Masons.
Can't remember, but I think that would look nice with that
Oh, there you go then.
to make a little neck thing.
Yeah. I think we should keep our Whip Wednesdays in them.
Good plan.
Right, so
Wednesday in Watch.
I have bought.
I made
You
myself
bought-
laugh then. You weren't listening to me.
I heard. Hold that. I've bought yarn to make this, crochet this. I've also bought some new sock yarn to interview.
What stitch is that?
It's a herringbone stitch.
Mm.
So that's my base colour. This is all Yarnsmith's Cotton DK, which I think they were £1 each. Just put it down. Okay.
Bossy.
Trying to show it all together. So I'm kind of doing obviously you have to go with the colours that they do, but I kind of wanted a gradient. Of that.
So that'll be
That's
every stripe.
every other stripe, and then they'll be. And you use barely anything of those.
I nearly headbutted picturing.
So these are going to be. I bought 2 because I didn't believe one was enough. But if one is enough, I'll make you one as well.
Oh, you think half a ball of each? is
Oh,
gonna
hardly
be...
any of this.
Right. Okay.
That's a large. So I'm going to
Right.
make mediums.
Right.
Although,
Okay.
does that? What do you think? Should I make?
Make a large one and see how it works.
Okay, because I'm going to get them all base colour. Yeah. So you should have for the large you need 6 colours. I'm just going to
Yeah.
strike 4. Yeah, it's pretty,
Nice.
isn't it?
Yeah, pretty.
So these are. Oh look, this one is blush. This one is peachy pink.
That's peach. That's dusky peach.
Yeah.
And vintage peach.
Oh wow, we're having a peach one.
That's that much. It's more like, I guess it is a bit of a peach, but I don't know which bit.
And your stomach's rumbling.
No, it's not.
Oh right, okay.
It's more of an apple than a peach, in my opinion.
And then I was, you know how you do well actually what I had done was go on and look at sock yarn. I don't know why, I don't need any. But I saw this festive, it's Stylecraft head over heels, superwash wool, merino and polyamide and polyester, but it's sparkly. It's the
Very
festive.
sparkly.
It's the festive range, and it's self-striping.
You see? You've got a picture of it.
Yeah.
Not sure it needs the green.
Oh, in between.
Nice colours though.
Yeah. So I thought I'd knit some more festive socks. And then I saw this new Knit Wanderer, your sock yarn, which I'd never seen before. And it says it's born in Britain, made to roam. British wool and nylon 4-ply yarn for socks, made in
It's
Yorkshire.
lovely. It's like
And
heathered,
it
isn't
says it's 100-gram ball.
Does it remind you of that yarn I got you from America that Tracy Miller talked about for socks?
Oh, maybe. Oh,
It's a bit.
I can see it in my head.
It's a bit thicker.
Yeah, it's 400 meters. No, 350 meters. So it is a bit thicker. 3.25 to 375. Well, I wouldn't knit socks. I'd knit socks on. I'd probably knit maybe 2. I'm gonna try it on my own normal sock. Do not iron, do not tumble dry, hand gentle wash only, do drink tea, do eat biscuits. And I got this colour, which is Bluebell. I got Older, so that is Older, and the other burgundy one was Older. And this is Flint.
There's one older berries and one older leaves.
Maybe. So yeah,
I think that would make some lovely colour work.
yeah, it would, I think, as well. So maybe it'll be something else. But I really like them, and they're very reasonably priced.
Do they have natural, like a pale?
Yeah, they have lots of colours. They have lots of. This looked more heathered, and they had lots of. Although they've all got kind of heathered different colours in them, but this was the one that I wanted.
Surprise, surprise.
This one might finally be my pair of Oxford socks that I have knitted 2 pairs of, and I don't have. They're at Oxford Yarn Store. So,
Right.
Cables would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think that is everything. Oops. Cool.
So,
That's a mammoth one, guys.
yes.
That's what you get when you split it into 2 bits.
Yeah. Hopefully you've enjoyed.
Yeah, watch
everything.
Watch it in parts.
Yes. If you're a prize winner, get in touch. And we will be back next week with perhaps
A shorter
more
one.
chat, a shorter one, but more.
I'm not planning any acquisitions
No, and I'm not planning
to start any new things.
No. I might have finished something.
Yeah. And come and see, Rachel will be going to the Southern. Come and see her there. And then after that we'll be chatting about what you did there and what I did in Norway and Australia.
Very nice. Oh. Right.
Sorry.
You zoned out.
Yeah.
Time to go then. Have a good week, everybody.
Yeah.
Happy knitting, and back very soon. We're back on Wednesday, actually, on Instagram.
Yeah.
For
Watch out for
Wednesday.
all of our posts. 'Cause
Yes.
it's gonna
Oh
be-
yeah, we're going to be posting every day.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Bye.
Take care.
Happy knitting. Bye.